When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, Mek Wi Talk, my people, Mek Wi Talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Mek Wi Talk, people, Mek Wi Talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, Mek Wi Talk.
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk YouTube channel. This is Jeffrey Tavares. We're listening, watching from around the world. Breaking news reaching our news center. Director of Public Prosecution, Paula Llewellyn, will remain as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. It was handed down in the Constitutional Court a short while ago. That's Director of she retired as Director of Public Prosecution. Let me read this properly. The Court of Appeal, the Court of Appeal has overturned the Constitutional Court decision, meaning Paula Llewellyn will remain as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. There you have it. The Court of Appeal has overturned the Constitutional Court decision, meaning Paula Llewellyn will remain as Director of Public Prosecution of Jamaica. She will resume her office as Director of Public Prosecution. You all can hear me clearly? Good morning to everyone who's just coming on. Jamaica is in crisis. There you have it. The news just coming into us. If you're just joining us, the Director of Public Prosecution, well, there you have it. The news coming into us. Let's do a recap of this news that is just coming into us right here on the Mek Wi Talk Jeffrey Tavares YouTube channel. This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news. The Court of Appeal has overturned the Constitutional Court decision, meaning Paula Llewellyn will resume her office as Director of Public Prosecution. There was something coming over nationwide news earlier on that I need we all to listen to, and I want to go back to what they're saying on nationwide, because they're having their court reporter in the courtroom. I don't have anybody in the courtroom, so I have to listen to what they're saying. A lot of people don't like to listen to them, but honestly, they get the news out to people, sometimes accurate, sometimes not. But there you have it. Paula, the same person who tell this nation that she has dealt with tainted jurors before, is going to remain as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. The same woman who tell members of the Jamaican diaspora and indeed the world that she, OT, how you doing? that she has dealt with tainted jurors before. You're just joining us here on the Mek Wi Talk program. News coming into us that Paula Llewellyn will resume her office as Director of Public Prosecution for Jamaica. So that's the news coming into us. She remain as Director of Public Prosecution. Let me see if I can get the correct clip in here from what they were saying on that news station. Okay, yes. Let me get back this here. Let me go over to this. Just a moment for me, please. As I said before, I don't have anybody in the courtroom. But there you have it. Paula Llewellyn will remain as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. Let's go over to what this news station is saying nationwide.
You heard the breaking news item there from George Davis. The government has won its appeal, seeking to reinstate Paula Llewellyn as Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP. The Court of Appeal reversed the Constitutional Court's ruling, striking down the government's second extension of Llewellyn's term in office. The appellate judges determined the lower court judges fell into error on several significant grounds. The ruling was delivered a short while ago, and it comes nearly 6 months after the after the appeals court heard arguments on the matter. This is, of course, a developing story, and we'll have more details in subsequent newscasts. We are trying for the Director of Public Prosecutions. We also should be trying for someone from the government to get reactions to this significant ruling of the DPP Paula Llewellyn being allowed to continue in office. Now, the appeal is allowed. Section 2, subsection 2 of the Amendment Act is valid. Is a valid constitutional amendment. We're giving you, as we're getting it coming out of the courts from our reporter in the court. The appellate court found that section 2, subsection 2 of the Amendment Act is a valid constitutional amendment. Judgment for the appellant. Counter appeal is dismissed. Affirmed decision of full court that section 2, subsection 1 of the Amendment Act is a valid constitutional amendment. Section 2, subsection 1 applies to the incumbent DPP. Costs in the I gather that is to be determined. We'll give you the details on that. The DPP, we gather, is still in the court. So a major item of breaking news. We're up on the break here on CliffViews Online, but a major development in the case involving the DPP. The appellate court has overturned the ruling of the lower court, the Constitutional Court, and they have decided that Paula Llewellyn can, of course, be granted an extension. I think it's a second extension to remain in office as the DPP. A very massive development. We'll be trying for some legal minds to get some reactions to this. But we take a break right here on CliffViews Online and come back with more.
So there you have it. I can't comment too much on it because we haven't read the judgment as yet. As I was told by counsel a while ago, Wilfred Radigan, that he can't comment on this as yet. But based on what we're hearing, Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution, Paula, will remain or resume her office as Director of Public Prosecution in this country. The same lady who has told the nation that she has dealt with tainted jurors before. What we're going to do is we're going to find out what's going on some more on the radio station here and get some more into it. Hold on there for me. Let me get some more thing here. One moment for me, please. So let me go over here. I want to see if we can get some more comment from them pertaining to this. But yes, so based on what we're hearing now is that the Director of Public Prosecution, the lady who was acting, Ms. Thompson, and now we're hearing that Paula, who was there before, will resume her work as Director of Public Prosecution. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I have heard that a ruling has been made
Yes.
on the matter. I want to just weigh in on it a little bit.
Go ahead.
I have lost total confidence in Jamaica justice system. When I am a legal expert, when I look at it, the fact of the matter is that the government of Jamaica is getting away too much now with these things. This is the same lady told Jamaican people she have dealt with tainted jurors.
Yes.
And let me tell us, Nino, and I always agree with you, we didn't come here by Labour, by PMPP and our Labour or something.
Let me repeat what I said. We did not come here by aeroplane. We came here by Labour plane.
Labour plane, yes. And I believe that the opposition, the people's opposition, His Majesty King Charles' opposition, must fight.
Well, the Constitutional Court struck down. Well, the appeals court struck down the Constitutional Court decision. No.
It's not. Our final court is the Privy Council.
Yes. So what you're saying that the opposition should take it to the Privy Council?
Of course, that should be a plan B. That's why our constitution have it as availability.
Yes.
To stand up with these things. I believe that the people's opposition is supposed to fight in its interest. And we cannot have a DPP that will support its government corruption ability. We must have transparency. It is not that we're against a woman being a DPP. No. I believe that women can be great leaders, but my argument is that the government is behind all of this, and something went down because the Supreme Court, ruled in the opposition favor. But my argument is that the opposition had the factual argument and the stronger argument. But then again, when I go to the Court of Appeal, the final Jamaican court, it is that the government have more links, they have more avenues to get away. Because who will tell that, my argument is that all the judges of the Supreme, the court there, they are tainted, weaponized, and not above politics. And I say this that this is not a PNP issue or JP issue. It's a Jamaican issue. We cannot have a DPP with that track record sitting as the country's highest prosecutor, lawyer, working on behalf of the anti-bonus regime.
Well, based on what we're seeing here, the appeals court has struck down the Constitutional Court, and obviously the good lady will be reinstated, as what my good friend attorney at law Wilfred Radigan said, that he won't comment on it as yet until he read the final judgment. Why I came on air is to let the people know what is going on, and I want to hear the people's views on it. Knowing that she has said to the nation that she has dealt with tainted jurors before. So we want to know people's views on what do they think? Is this the way how Jamaica is going to be run?
No, this is not the right way, sir. And what I'm trying to say is that I don't define our ruling, but it's obviously that they said reinstate.
Mhm.
My argument is that the Prime Minister is a dereliction of duty.
Mhm.
He failed to go to the. This is where the evidence. He failed.
Mhm.
And I'm saying we. Dr. Peter Phillips was a leader of opposition.
Mhm.
An agreement was made between both. Jamaica must see that the Prime Minister is at fault in issue, and I have the evidence. When Dr. Peter Phillips had resigned as a leader of the
At fault
opposition,
for what? At fault for what?
he should have went to the opposition in the 96B said,
Mhm.
we after the consultation with the governor, the opposition leader, you go to the governor general.
Right.
The Prime Minister had made a contract between Dr. Peter Phillips for 3 years extension.
Mhm.
And all of a sudden now, the Prime Minister has their, let me tell you something, and this leads to a lot of things. Did you know that anytime when the Mr. Mark Golding send a letter to the Prime Minister, he doesn't respond?
This has been going on for
The
years.
Prime Minister, yes,
Mhm.
he doesn't respond to the leader, the people's opposition leader. He doesn't respond. He has no regard for the Constitution. This is the same man who the undated letter of resignation. He, on the other hand, should not be getting away with it. And I say that I don't know what is the People's National Party argument, but I think that I don't know if the argument was that poor, but the government clearly won this appeal, which
Yeah.
should not have won.
One moment for
And
me,
my reason is that
One moment for me, sir. Remember what you're going to say. For those who are just joining us, welcome to the program. The lines are open 954-529-8030. Paula Llewellyn will resume as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. What is your views on that? They just handed on in the Appeals Court of Jamaica that Paula Llewellyn will resume as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. We're opening the phone lines. What is your views on it? 954-529-8030. It is also a WhatsApp number, 954-529-8030. What is your take on that? Go ahead, caller.
yes, sir. What I'm saying is that the Paula Llewellyn case is that the opposition leader has spoken to the Prime Minister on many occasions. It is a disrespect to Jamaica's constitution, and the behavior is treasonous. The constitutional amendment had stated in 96B of that section of the Constitution. The Prime Minister had a duty, and it's a dereliction of duty. And that is very obvious, I realize it. But what I'm saying now is that my take on it is that the reinstate, this lady is not to be trusted. Her record is not a good record. In my view, I don't know your view, but my view, not a good record.
And I can tell you something, caller. Why I think this is sending a dangerous president to this country, is, and it on the international scene, it does not look good, because if you have a director of public prosecution who's going to admit to the nation, Jamaicans all over the globe and non-Jamaicans and other legal mind around the globe, when she said that she has dealt with tainted jurors before, it begs to ask the question. It begs to ask the question, sir. How many other Jamaicans have this director of public prosecution sent to prison without fair trial?
I'm not saying nothing. They always say you can run from man, but you can't run from God. If this lady was truly in, Cartel would be sitting in prison. And I'm telling you that.
No. If what we must say, what we must say, and we need to get Isaac Buchanan opinion on this, but I know they can't comment on this as yet because it is still in the court, and I think hold on there for me. It's still the court is still in session, and based on all of this, this woman has said that she has dealt with tainted jurors before, and if she has dealt with tainted jurors before, it begs to ask the question, as I said before, sir. How many Jamaicans, and if Isaac McKenna did not take the Vive cartel case to the Privy Council in London, what would have happened? Mr. Carter will be languishing in the prisons of our country, and the merit that he has been in there because of a DPP who has dealt with tainted jurors before.
Excuse me, Mr. I just want to say something to you that I think if you want to hear.
Yes.
And what I'm saying is that
you have a minute, because I have calls coming in.
Okay, the director of public prosecutions now. The opposition must bring it to the officer of the privy.
Yes.
If the court rules, it's not the final court.
Yes.
But I just want to say this final thing.
Yes. Quick, sir, because I have a call coming.
Justice must prevail and it must go to the Privy Council.
All right, thanks much. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Hey, Jeff. Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. Where are you calling from, please?
New Jersey.
Okay, go ahead.
Just listening to the verdict or the outcome, as you have just I just have, in my thought, the opposition party, especially now, being geared to be the favorite, right now with the two parties. What are they gonna do in terms of speaking out for the nation? Because it's very concerning. This verdict, which is well known of the things the DPP has done and how allied she is to the presiding party. And as I'm here, I have been wondering as well, the DPP, I'm not the DPP, the opposition party, what, how are they going to kind of give us, the citizens, some kind of peace of mind going into the election of what they will do concerning the kind of blatant, robberies and thieving, that is being done of the public purse. When they come into office, what should we expect in terms of, consequences for the things that has happened? So I'm very concerned. For me, the opposition party is too quiet, straight up, and too quiet because us, the citizens, we can't really. It's a lot of fear. Because you're afraid to speak out because of retaliation that will come. You're afraid as citizens to even publicly assemble and speak out because of what might happen, coming from the JCS. So who will be our voice? Who will be our voice? So I'm calling out to the opposition party.
Yes.
They have to do a little bit more. They're too quiet. Yes, they're campaigning. Yes, we see that the people are raising up, towards them. But we need help. And I'm calling out to them this morning.
All right, man. Thanks much.
All right. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon, Miss Winnie. Welcome to the program. Where are you calling from?
Hi, Winnie. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
Straight to the council, nothing else. Straight there.
What must go to the
She shouldn't, because she shouldn't be there. She's not a fair DPP. She said she used tainted jury to win cases. So she's not fair. She shouldn't be there. And this is going to, if she stayed here, Andrew's going to walk away with everything he's doing. And every other, the 7 others that in government. So this shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. The judge need to be examined. Something is not right. How on earth can a judge make her win?
Hold on. As what Mr. Rattigan said to me earlier on, that we have to read the judgment, but based on what the judges have seen, I do not know if the judges were wrong in handing on this judgment, but it all depends. Because if there's clause, I'm no legal mind, but if there's certain clause within the law that allow them to hand it down this verdict, then so be it.
No, sir, listen to me. As an ordinary person on the street, as a Jamaican, she, with her own mouth, admitted what she have done wrong and sent people to prison that is not guilty, but they found guilty because of what she do or did. To me, she should never allowed to be no more DPP. And I am not learned. I'm just an ordinary person. She should not be allowed to be there. Full stop. Everybody, all of the criminals now are big up criminals, they'll be walking. Only the little man in the back street, the backyard will able to be seen in prison. She shouldn't be there. I am very sorry. I am not well educated as you. I am not ashamed to say that. I'm just an ordinary ABC person, but I'm not stupid. She admitted with her own mouth she's guilty of what she's done. And how can a judge look at that and still give her permission to be a DPP? Hell no, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Minnie, for coming on. Wow. Based on all of that, if you're just joining us, the numbers to call is 954-529-8030. What is your views on the DPP reinstated as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution? 954-529-8030. What is your views on Paula Llewellyn taking up the position once more as Director of Public Prosecution? Your views on that, 954-529-8030. Call into the program, let us know what is your views on it. I am trying to figure out something here if the Jamaican people are truly getting justice in all of this. You know, are they truly getting justice in all of this? And for what we're seeing here, it doesn't look good. It does not look good. The numbers to call in, I would love to get a comment from my good friend Conrad O'Brien of New Start 93 FM. I don't know if I can have him come on to give us his opinion on all of this. Let me see something here. Hold on for me. Okay, we're not getting boy, this don't look good. This do not look good as what we're seeing here. The Director of Public Prosecution. The numbers to call in, people, 954-529-8030. It is something that majority of Jamaicans are saying that she should not resume that position. And people from all walks of life is upset now to know that her tenureship will continue until September of 2025. That's when her tenureship will continue, of September of 2025. Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. This is something that a lot of Jamaicans are looking into. The numbers to call is 954-529. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. Where are you calling from?
Good afternoon, Sir Jeffrey. I'm calling from the Cayman Islands.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, Cayman?
So, it's going good here, you know.
Okay.
But the thing about it is things not going good in Jamaica at all.
Yes. Your views.
Because in my opinion, I think the reason why she has to go back at any cost, you know, it's just because she is under one to stick it out. Because she will have the power to say, we can scrap this case or to save him in a sense. So they are going to ensure that she get back her post
Right.
And if you realize they will do anything for her to keep it until September, because by then we will have the election date and everything unknown. So they will have their thing put together. But this goes so that there are no level of justice then in Jamaica that really works.
Yes.
Is that a justice system is a game where people, once they are in position or have money, they don't face the same consequence as when a regular person on the street or a regular person in society commits a crime.
Mm-hmm.
So it is okay if a parliamentarian or somebody in power thief something. But if a regular man thief a bulla, police lock him up and charge him for it.
Hmm. And what we must
So where
understand,
are the boundaries?
and what we must understand too, caller, is that the director of public prosecution is not an elected post, it's an appointed post by the governor general,
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's not an elected post. There's no election for that post. She's appointed. All right, caller. Thanks for calling in.
Okay, have a good one.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk program. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Jamaica.
Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Tavares. Good day to you and listeners also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, I'm very disappointed. And as the Prime Minister did say, and every time you see a Prime Minister not doing his job, what he's supposed to be doing, you are to call out on him, or if not, it's going to be a dark day for Jamaica. And I'm telling you, what you have been seeing with our Prime Minister right now, and this DPP, what they reinstate again, right? With all of this corruption and things, where are we going? The only thing that is coming in my mind is the colonial business behavior to we, the poor people. This is no justice for the lower class of people. None. Because the woman herself already talks, say what and what she do, the tinted jewelry. And did she get more enforced?
Yes.
Men to come back in,
Yes.
what going to happen to we?
I don't know.
What going to happen to we?
Yes.
This is a big shame.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling. I have a next call coming. We'll take the calls. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, then, good. Very disappointed.
Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Go ahead.
Yes. Hi, good morning, Mr.
Good morning.
Jeffrey.
Where are you
How
calling
doing?
from?
Pennsylvania.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I was just calling to just give my opinion
Mm-hmm.
and the way that I looked at it. You just made a statement saying that the Jamaican people don't want just it's not fair for the Jamaican people.
Yes.
Or are they really getting justice? My question is, does the Jamaican people want justice? You understand? Because you have to take things into your own hands. If the Jamaican people, this case was going on, I think, during the Vibes Cartel case.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they swept it under the rug because we didn't hear anything about it for a while. They kept it out of the public eye. And then all of a sudden, it just popped back up. So if the Jamaican people at that time was saying something in it more...
I think, no. Hold on for me. Hold on for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think you may be correct. I'm slightly corrected on this. But I think what happened, when her tenure was up, the Jamaican Minister of Injustice, Delroy Chalk, and I would never say justice because there's no justice in his ministry, it's paid injustice. Her tenure was up, and they tried to, if my memory serves me correctly, they give her an extension on her tenure. And it was up again, and they're trying to give another extension. Now people cry out about it, and they say no, and the opposition members take them to court, I think. And it went to court, and now the judgment has been handed down by the appeals court, or the constitutional court. They struck out the constitutional court decision.
Right.
And now the decision of the appeal court that basically he must be reinstated as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. So in other words, all of what went on with the DPP, where she said she did with tainted jurors, doesn't apply at all.
It doesn't apply because, and I'm saying just on that basis alone, I know it's two separate cases.
Yes.
One is for her retirement, and one is for and one pertains to a case that she was on. But I think that just on that basis alone, and she admitting it verbally, that she dealt with tainted jury. I think that alone she should have been disqualified from serving in office. I mean, they could have given her an office job somewhere else doing something else, but I think that should have disqualified her and she shouldn't have been reinstated. But in Jamaica, it seems like anything flies. Depends on who you are and, you know, how strong your money is. The laws for the rich and the poor is two different things. You understand? So, I mean, look at Fannie Willis, pertaining to the Donald Trump election case. She was disqualified just because she was having an affair with one of the lawyers. She was disqualified from that case. So that's what I'm saying, that certain things allow you to disqualify. And she should have stepped down. That's what I'm saying. The public should have been calling for her seat, demanding that she steps down. But because the people of Jamaica wasn't really calling for her seat, it wasn't being seen on a national stage, then it would have been more eyes to her and the Jamaican. You understand what I mean? Like they would have to just disqualify having her step down instead of even going into the court with it. She would have to step down, but nobody is really saying anything. But when you really come on
I have to
look
take
at your
another
show.
call, my dear. I have to take another call because the calls are coming and
All right,
everybody coming. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Good morning. Welcome to our program. Where are you calling from? Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our program. Where are you calling from? Good afternoon. Good morning.
Good morning, this is Miss P.
Hey, Miss P, how are you doing?
Happy holidays, sir. Me diamond and a two sad note.
What happened now?
We just died in class, you know. The first, this is a youth season, and the Minister of Security say 14 parish and man of the Jamaica, yeah, them now look, now see. That's a one. No, when the cats are away, the mouse now go play. Yeah. So even if you know, say that, to me, my opinion, that's my opinion. If you know, say that now, you shouldn't come for national TV contest, eh?
Hold on. Oh, you mean
No.
the cameras? I tell you something, you know. I think the Minister of National Security need to step aside now, you know. It's full time for him to step down.
Right.
What is your views on DPP now?
Well, this news for the DP, may I come to that now. This is the time, this is the hour, this is the second when Jamaican people need to get up their yard, opposition, non-opposition, and decided JLP, PNP, or NEP at all. We have to get Miss Paula Llewellyn need to leave. Mark Wally need to not go sit down in the parliament with them. This is wrong. People need come Monday morning, nobody gonna work. Everybody don't appeal court anyway if they are demonstrate peacefully.
Yes. All right.
Peacefully, me not tell nobody, not say nobody to go block the road and just go peacefully.
Yes.
Nobody not gonna work strike, gonna do nothing.
All
Too
right.
much of this, too much man. It affect me.
Yes. All right, Miss P. I have a next call coming in. Thank you for calling in.
Okay.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Good morning. Welcome to our program. Where are you calling from?
Hey, Jeffrey, Chris. I'm calling
Chris,
out of Barbados.
You're in Barbados?
How are you doing?
How Barbados doing?
Yeah. Barbados is lovely and safe, and have a level of decency we should aspire to become.
Yes. Your views on what's going on in Jamaica now, this morning here.
Jeffrey, let me ask you a question, and I know you stay on top of things. Name me one prominent case that Llewellyn has prosecuted successfully against big shot. And I talk about the peons of the society, where she can drag up and throw in a prison for Aki and whatever. But talk about name me one prominent case, from the light bulb case to Vibes Cartel, and I can't remember she prosecute any politician because she let them the case lapse till there's no time to prosecute them. But I want every Jamaican to sit down and say, let me think about a case that I can say this woman prosecute that is of prominence and that she was successful in, and take time to think about that. This woman is a complete failure as a DPP, and we know that she's playing in the sandpit of the politicians. You have no credibility, and without credibility as a DPP, you have no standing. the only thing you have as a prosecutor is your credibility, just like as a journalist. Once you lose that, because people have to believe in what you're doing.
Yes.
Justice requires that you are fair and balanced. That's your job. And I cannot think, I've been following Llewellyn for years. She has no credibility. She's tainted. And more importantly, the people, majority of the people in Jamaica don't believe her. I don't believe from her own lips. She has said she has done things that is illegal, which has gotten one of the biggest cases she has prosecuted thrown out. So how is it that these people want to go out on the limb for this woman? What is it so important about she that them willing to move heaven and earth to have her as a DPP? That is the question we need to ask.
Very good question.
But if you put, Jeffrey, before I go, if you put it in the context of this government, it's not hard to see, because this is a completely corrupt government from top to bottom.
But let me ask you a question.
From top to bottom.
Let me ask you a question, though, Christopher. As a person who you love to travel, you love to go different places and see what's going on in different places. As a person who love to, as a Jamaican who love to travel all over the place, how do you think that this look on Jamaica right now, to know that we have a DPP who has dealt with tainted jurors before? We have a Prime Minister who is started the declaration cannot be certified. He has 28 bank account. We have two situations with the Kingston and St. Andrew where people are building both sides of the fence, the PNP and the JLP. And I don't hear nobody talking about the PNP. No one begs with me this morning. Well, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. The PNP council who built some building without whatever. Your views on that, Christopher? Both what the PNP and the JLP the building and you know, you're going around the world and see what, you know?
Well, you know, Jeffrey, may you talk offline sometime and we discuss issues. My view on Jamaica is this, Jeffrey. I think the things what we focus on is sometimes the secondary thing. If you want to have a function in society, there are certain moral codes that the society has to operate by. And fairness and corruption and all these things have to be the foundation of the society. We don't have a society in Jamaica where fairness, you know, low level of corruption, transparency and accountability is the thing, it's the norm, it's the opposite. So you're right, corruption is the thing that is dragging down Jamaica. And until we deal with corruption and bring it to a level where the society can function, Jamaica will just limp along as one of these underdeveloped country that didn't realize its potential. That's where Jamaica is. Just because you have a used car run up and down on the road and you think you're making progress. Progress is when you develop a human capital. When you stop abusing your young people, assaulting them and abusing them because they're hungry, and you have a shilling in your pocket and you can't use that to bribe them for sex. We are an immoral society. We are a very immoral society, and until we look in ourselves, we're not going to make no progress. And it's on, you know, old-fashioned and whatever. That's my belief. That's how I live my life. Yeah. And I know that the countries that are successful, Jeffrey, if you're looking at Scandinavia and you're looking at Japan and all these countries, we have a very stable society, low level of corruption, high level of accountability, educated people, okay, people that respect each other. Jamaica is none of those things. We are none of those things. We're just barreling down the road, making a bag of noise and just ramshackle. People don't like Jamaicans, don't like the truth because we are a very jingoistic society.
I am no legal minded. That's what my good friend Wilfred Radigan said, that he won't comment until he get the entire details. But based on all of this, though, Jamaica doesn't look good when it comes down to the rule of law, you know.
It doesn't. It doesn't. And this is a slap in the face of decency. But you know what? Time will tell, Jeffrey. Right. But I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. Thanks much. Okay, go. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Where are you calling from, please?
Hi, Mr. Jeffrey. I'm calling from Jamaica. Greetings to you and your viewers. This lady needs to go sit down. right? We have a policy where once you reach an age, unless they change it, because the JP does the things on their own, the public don't know anything about it. They just go ahead. Back in the days, they will tell us, like, if they're traveling, what are the changes, but nothing. The camera, that means, so we're not safe. We're not safe for our yard, and we're not safe on the road. We can't play a bingo, we can't play a domino, we can't stay in our house, even if in a gated community, and the technology in Pegasus now work only if you have to say something about Andrew. This is crazy, you know.
But
I mean, I tell them the Jamaican. Sorry, go ahead.
You know something, caller? It begs to ask the question, you know. Is the Minister of National Security trying to tell the criminals them something?
That is what I was just about to say to you, you know, Mr. Jeffrey. He is what he's doing them, he's telling them that, listen, you see these camera, them fake, so they can't up. I'm not going to say allegedly because them do right now, we're not up, we can't fix. You have people in Jamaica who are competent, you know, man. We're not done and appear done people there, you know. The innocent, no matter where you come from, you know, another upper St. Andrew, you know. I am tired and I'm so frustrated. People have to go to the streets, me get on the street, but me and my little team can't make it alone. You have to stop the talking and do something, you know, because this woman, the JP, I use her like, I have to remember that I'm a Christian, you know, man. JP, I use her and let them make a puppet and she have a whole heap of things covering up for them. I'm not going to say allegedly because when they do these things, they want to put a drag over your mouth for you to shut your mouth and don't talk. I am a free citizen of Jamaica. I abide by the law, but where the law, the legislation, what are the things happening? People suffering. Mr. Jeffrey, I went to the market. Scallion, $800 a pound. Ginger, $800 a pound. I'm not even going to talk to you about the meat part of it. Sorrel, jump gun at $1,000 a pound. Orange was supposed to give you like a vitamin C at $1,800, depending on where you're living. And the only thing they can come about and say, Andrew made a statement that we can use $1,000. And him also said again, we are jing bang. And him also said again that we can eat good economy management. He's very rude, you know, man.
You know,
he's very rude and out of order.
You know, when you have a leader of a country, do not respect its people, you know, something is fundamentally wrong. And when you have legislators in a politicians in a country, or should I say the government of a country, cannot provide basic things for its people, healthcare, education, jobs, and security, there is something fundamentally wrong with the government of this country.
Exactly. And people not, I don't know why people, if they're sleeping, Mr. Jeffrey, you are not safe anywhere. You have your car, they can do something to it and then it break down or whatever. Then you're in your house, you have your grill, you are asleep, then you look at powder, then melt down the grill and you not even know, or you're tired. I don't know what else left. And you need to go away the JP party, all of the members, they need to be audited. We can't simply say them a thief, a scammer.
But you know something, caller? It begs to ask the question, you know, if the People's National Party should gain state power come 2025, are they willing to go to the long breadth of this in calling in forensic auditors to audit every single government entity in this country? Are they willing to do that? That's the question we're asking, caller.
I asked the question. I have a long list because I'm at work. Mr. Golden, you have to go pull up your pants, drag your pressure, you know, you have to go do, but you need to make them hear your voice. PNP, I watch a little part of where Damien Crawford was in Parliament and all them are Anglo, me like him. You have to angle him, you know, like when you behave like you're a nigger, you know them people, so you have to deal with the JLP then.
But you know something, caller, when you have a Minister of National Security telling the nation and the world and criminals in the country that the CCC cameras that they have to protect the people not working, something is fundamentally wrong with the psyche of that minister.
But before I go, let me add this. Tufton is busy with his book thing, right? So therefore, if you stick in the hospital, you know dog when you suffer.
Right.
You're on the road now, the machine not the camera can help you. You're at your home, if your neighbor have any camera, your neighbors, them can't help you either because everybody got a number.
Hold on for me, Carla. Hold on for me. Let me make something clear on this platform here. My number is on this the thing running across the screen there. This person who's at 988@gmail.com. I don't ban a soul from calling. The number is up there. You want to call, you call in. Since you love your Labour Party so much than you love the country, it seems as if the Labour Party is securing you and your family. So you can call the program whenever you want. Because I don't ban a soul from calling the program. Go ahead for me, caller.
And that is the problem, That is that's the problem that we're having right now. People not thinking as a Jamaican, they're thinking just political, and they might say, all right, you're doing it because they're voting for the PNP. No, the PNP, I will hold them accountable, but Andrew is in now, and we're not seeing anything. Children missing, going to Christmas light, you can't find them. Then all of these things happening. And Andrew don't come forward and say anything about anything more than going around and suing people. If he's so innocent, then declare yourself. Sean can't go foreign. Why? And he's the Minister of Security? That makes sense? So why can't they declare your asset? Why FBI not come here? People need to stop and think, man, Jamaica past 18,
Hold on there. Let me tell you something, The FBI, a lot of people don't understand the FBI work. The Federal Bureau of Investigation cannot step in a sovereign country just like that.
Right.
They would have to be invited to come in. If there is something that is affecting the American government or the way of our Americans, and the FBI sees fit to contact the American embassy in Jamaica and say, okay, we have to come in. Then the embassy asks permission to come in.
But Mr. Tavares, so them pay out them people that and you just walk and pay people. Man come to pray in the country.
Hold on.
Not the FBI, not the FBI,
Hold on for me. How you mean pay who? Pay the FBI?
No, not the FBI. It's for them to get to that step. And you have people, what we need to understand and look at the pattern. You have people everywhere. You understand? And the little money. The man will come out here and give him $5 million. You think somebody will look at you and just give you $5 million like that? But you don't say anything, you don't give the country, we the Jamaican citizens, no statement at all.
Because the Jamaican
listen to me, man.
Asking a question, ma'am.
They're just talking about they can be green or sell them. I don't want green. I don't like the smell of it. You understand me? And me can walk Jamaica Island. I can go to the beaches. That's why you have people suffering from diabetes. They can't walk. The people not healthy because you go on the beach. They're going to tell us you have to pay the hotel fee before you can walk a distance. We're in a slavery, And people still have, once we can buy 1 pound of chicken and 1 pound of rice, me good, me vote for him, and Andrew and this, and I call him on a God. And I turn to idolatry, that's why God have beat with him here,
We're faced with
you understand me? Look here, Mr. Tavares, look here. If we don't stand, well, I'm not going to say we, because there are people standing up, but if everybody don't take off the blinders or whatever, and do what they have to do and stop depending on other people, we will go back in a slavery. Remember, it's not the Englishman, and the black man then put in a slavery. We don't want nobody call them Negro.
Yes,
Mr. Jeffrey, we will talk here. Be safe, and viewers, God bless you.
God bless you too. Good morning. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Maryland. Don't you trouble Zion, Jeffrey. Don't you trouble Zion.
Yes.
But just something quick, Jeffrey. I am not surprised by the appeal court, Jeffrey. I am not. Because this is the same appeal court that ruled against Vibes Cartel with all its evidence.
Yes.
And this is the question the Jamaican people must ask and do their research. How many cases has the appeal court ruled in favor of the Jamaican people when the evidence is clear?
Very good question.
The next thing I want the Jamaican people to pay attention to. You see the announcement that the Minister of National Security made yesterday, Jeffrey?
Mm-hmm.
It says two things. The only reason why the National Security Minister came clean about the cameras was because if you notice, time and time, incidents have happened and people are asking, what about the cameras? So it has to come clean. Another thing that people must realize, do you notice that every time, whether it be the Prime Minister, the Minister of Health, or the Security Minister, they're telling Jamaicans that there's no competent Jamaicans to do the work? But if you realize, people could have their camera system up and running and a backup system. That's my 2 cents. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you very much for calling in. Wow, this don't look good. Do not look good. Do not look good. Do not smell good. The numbers to call is 9545298030. If you're just joining us, we're speaking about the DPP should be reinstated. The court has handed down that she is to be reinstated as the Director of Public Prosecution for Jamaica. And based on all of this, we're asking Jamaicans' views on it. And people are saying that, good morning, welcome to our program. Where are you calling from? You're live.
Good morning, Jeffrey. I'm calling from nice Florida here.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him who is coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and sign, and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteous in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this case, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie.
Why you read this scripture this morning to we know?
Good. If you see that currently, Jeffrey, and you know it's blue, and your wife said, Jeffrey, that's a blue currently, you know. And you said, no, a green. The Holy Spirit will tell you, say, all right, no, Jeffrey, a green for true. Because somebody will correct you. But true, you love gap to lie. The Holy Spirit say, all right, you love lie? Me give you a lie. You understand? Jeffrey, let me tell you something. And listen me very, very careful today.
Yes.
Andrew Ole's gonna win back again.
I said it to people, you know.
No doubt about it.
I have been saying it to people. I said I must stop saying it.
You know why? Jeffrey, me know you're a man of God. Just stay in your Bible.
Yes, man.
Let me tell you something. Jeffrey, don't pray for no peace, you know. Do not. The Bible says Christ tell us that there's no more peace until him come. I have a brother.
Yes. You only have 2 minutes here because I want next call coming in. Go ahead.
All right. Close to God. And he said, in the pastor said everybody must pray for this and whatsoever. And he said, go down for the knee and the Holy Spirit say, hey, get up off your knee, man. You're not reading, you know. The Holy Spirit tells us to get up off your knee because I'm not reading, because the Bible tells us there's no peace until he come. You know it's all of the wicked leader them who are robbing a thief. You know it's all them go back in the power.
True.
Because at the time, God bless Jeffrey.
Yeah, man.
Let me hear the cobra. So not the cobra for man.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Well, good morning. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How you doing?
You're very low. I'm good. Talk a little bit louder.
You can hear me now?
Look a bit louder.
Oh, man. How about sound now?
Much better. Nigel point and Moran point can hear. Go ahead.
Morning. I'm calling from the cold Northeast. And I just like to say that in Jamaica and members of the diaspora overseas, worldwide, are watching these things. We've been watching from the day she was challenged and removed. And one of the biggest things that we all are watching, Jeffrey, is what is going to be the outcome of some cases that we've been watching that have been shoved aside, that have a serious bearing on the integrity of the legal system in Jamaica.
Hold on there for me, my friend. Hold on there for me. I don't like to cut in the middle of your conversation, but I have to say this. You know what hurt most of all to caller? Is that you have some die-hearted Labour Party members who do not see what we are talking about. All they can come and talk about that you're PNP and this and that. They do not see anything wrong in what is going on in Jamaica, you know.
You know why, Jeffrey? You know why?
Go ahead.
Imagine some people inside a building and they're just peeping out a window, and there are bigger buildings around the one that they are looking from. You know what that means? Their view is very limited. Okay? So the people on the higher buildings around them are seeing everything around, over and beyond.
Yeah.
We have some cases that people worldwide are watching, you know. I mean, from the head of the party to ministers and members of the fraternity who have been, we hear them talk about them fire people. They're not fire nobody. They've just been laid off. You know that, you and I know what a layoff thing means. Yes. And they keep coming back. Okay? So now we are seeing this thing where it is obvious that the iron shield is coming back. And you know how serious that is gonna be if certain things that we are watching that we would expect justice from, we're denied.
It's the same way, you know. I believe that Royal will be going scotch-free.
You know, that means talk about Jeffrey. That's what I'm talking about, you know. Royal Reed, Dalrymple, and we can call others. We see, remember now, we've been watching this thing with this KSAMC.
And you know the funniest thing? I don't hear anybody. I hear no one speaking about the council from the People's National Party side about what happened, you know. And if we are running talk shows in this country, we have to be very balanced. We can't be biased.
Speaking of bias, Jeffrey, there's a lot of things been happening, you know. Remember, we heard from a sitting in a parliament where some bloggers were celebrated. Did anybody give them any trouble? And subsequently thereafter, we heard Commissioner of Police and people in high societies sending a warning about trying to subdue, mass, gag bloggers. So now, like I said, the iron shield is coming back. I'm not going to take up much more of your time, but just to show you that people far and wide are taking note and are concerned.
Yes, my friend. Thanks for calling in.
Okay.
The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. I am neither PNP nor a JLP. I'm a Jamaican, and Jamaica come first for me. Let all the Labour Party members call in. Since you don't want to call in because I don't block a soul from calling this program. I want to hear the views. Let us reason together about what is going on in this country of ours. The views on certain issues. The Director of Public Prosecution will resume her office. Her tenure is up September 2025. when she resumed her office and swearing back as director of public prosecution, is she going to prosecute some cases in the favor of the Jamaican people? And the Minister of National Security is telling the Jamaican people that the camera is not working, telling the criminals that the camera is not working so they can go out there and do what they want to do. Have another mass shooting. Camera not work. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Good afternoon, Mr. Jeffrey. How are you doing?
I am here looking and living.
Mr. Jeffrey, I'm not feeling good on this one. And hear me out real quick. And it's not an allegation. This woman uses tainted evidence to put many Jamaican citizens in prison today. And the court is saying it's okay for her to do that without any repercussions. Is that okay, Jeffrey?
Apparently so.
Jeffrey, this is not a good day for Jamaica, and it's not about PNP or JP. We're talking about Jamaican citizen. She really know about the evidence and use these evidence. She said it.
Yes.
It's not an allegation. So other persons sitting behind bars today with tainted evidence against them by this DPP. This is not good. And that's all I have to say, Jeffrey. Thanks a lot for accommodating me.
You're welcome, sir. Thanks for calling in. The numbers are 954-529-8030. The person who is calling back from Jamaica can call back now. 954-529-8030. Let me call back. Let me call back the person here. This is something that we wonder sometimes if this country was.
Hello.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the program. You're live. I'm calling you back.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sir Tavares. Honestly, we have a problem, As the Prime Minister said, what a dark day in Jamaica. This is more than a dark day in Jamaica to have that lady put back inside there. Because what happens is that if she can go back inside there, that means that the high C members that they supposed to be on thing there for next year, I expect that they would reinstate them then.
Well, it all depends. I'll tell you something, If Justice Seymour Panton don't want to go back in, nobody can force him to go back in, because the tenure is up.
Okay.
Turn off the thing in the background for me having a feedback.
Understand, we have a problem. Okay.
Yes. You're correct, But if Justice Seymour Panton do not want to be reinstated back as head of the Integrity Commission, they can't force him,
Yeah.
It will be good.
Yes, sir, yes.
It will be
yes,
good.
Sir, Jeffrey, but
it will be good to have him back, It will be very good.
It will be good for it will be good for us and good for Jamaica because they are doing a good job. And for them to leave that good job that they are doing and to get somebody else in there where maybe they can play around with the next set of people, then when they can't play with them, the people there.
Yes.
So I don't know. I would if that lady is back, they can also let them try and stay back too. That's how I see it.
And not only that,
Why Jamaica?
If that lady is back, what they should do, is take off the retirement age of civil servant to 70-year-old then.
Exactly. But life is so funny because they want she to do for them dirty work. And then Jamaica is going to live in one state where everybody's just gonna be afraid. We're afraid to talk, we're afraid to walk, police have arrest we, we're afraid to do everything in Jamaica just because of one set of people.
Let me ask that question though, caller.
Yes, sir.
In all that is going on, and they're gonna reinstate the director of public prosecution. And she has admitted that she has dealt with tainted jurors before. Do you think that Jamaicans who live below cross will ever get a fair trial from her?
No, we will not. We will not. Yeah. And I haven't, and to in my consideration, we have never been getting a fair trial with her in here at all.
So how we ever get it now from her? It's hard for we to get that from her. How can we trust a person who said what she said? Can I trust a person who said what she said? What am I afraid when me hear?
Well, when the news break, as I said before, we have to read the entire judgment given down by the court. We just came on air to just ask people their views on she coming back as DPP. You know, because you know it don't look good. It don't look good.
Not at all.
I'll ask a question to caller. When you have a Minister of National Security telling the entire world, because Jamaicans live all over the place and news travel fast.
Not the other one.
Telling the people that the Jamaica eye not working. What does that signify to you, sir? What is he trying to say to you, sir?
So they want to tell people so they can go to go kill and go to go rob and go to go do whatever they need to do. You understand? Because these things they're supposed to get them sorted out. Can you imagine you're in Jamaica and you have so much crime and you have so much things with them and say gone down, and at the same time they are doing that and saying that they are going to tell you that this is not working. They should have fixed it. That should have been fixed first and foremost. But what
I don't understand, the caller. The Prime Minister said he's gonna spend $1 billion to save brand Jamaica. You are spending $1 billion to save brand Jamaica, and you're telling tourists to come to a country that's full of crime, and there is no cameras to help solve the crime pandemic in this country, and you're spending $1 billion for people to come to a crime-infected nation, a crime-infected, corrupt country that you run.
So Jeffrey, everybody is afraid in Jamaica. I can say that majority of us, because of the circumstances and because of the things that are happening here. Can you imagine you're living in a gated community where you have security, where you have a pass, and you still people coming there come kill you? You have TikTokers on live, and you kill you right in front. No, but I get so afraid. Me wish if me could have left Jamaica like today.
But I tell you something, you know, sir. If we all pack up and left the country, how the country not survive?
we left him in the rest of people them out here. Him and feed people them. For us to save ourselves, we have to just leave him and feed people them. Because what else can we do?
And what I don't understand, you know, and I keep on asking myself the question: does the people of Jamaica love Jamaica, or do they only love their political party? Do Jamaicans love this country? Or is just
So Jeffrey, a lot of Jamaicans, well, to me, you know, a lot of us love Jamaica. But you know, because of deeper crime and because of those people, let a lot of Jamaicans be afraid of doing what they think they should have done or what they thought they can do. And that is why I make a lot of people, you never hear them get up and say anything.
Yes.
Because of fear. Because they have placed fear into the heart of Jamaica. And that is what causing the problem. Police are going to see you up on road and are going to drape you up and go the pipe you or beat you or beat you up just to say your mind, just to talk your mind. Rough.
Let me ask you a question.
Really rough.
Did you hear the news about the PNP councillor who is alleged that he didn't he's on an investigation for some building permit? What is your view?
Yes, sir. Yes, I've seen it, but I did not hear anything more. They say they are doing I think they said that they are doing an investigation. I don't know if the investigation has been finished.
Yes.
But it's just be like this. If the JLP do one thing, they're going to pin something on the PNP also. But let us see where it goes, no? And see what happened in that case.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon or good morning. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Go ahead. Where are you calling from?
Hey, Stamford, Connecticut.
Yes, Connecticut. Go ahead.
Yo, right now, for real, man. Me not like what go on in the country, man. The lady there no fit for nothing. She look like a bullfrog. Sorry for my language, but man, what's really going on?
The nation is in crisis, sir.
Yo, big crisis, man. Man, I can't believe, man. I want to come back to my country to live, but when you look at what's going on, God bless America, man. To be honest, the people need to be wise up, man. To be honest, it's sad.
Let me ask you a question now. Why is God bless America?
Well, you know, to be honest, to where me I come from and to where me reach, me not lie. If it wasn't for America, I wouldn't have what I have back home.
True.
And I want to help my community. I try to have a basic school running my community, but yo, man, I get a fight. You know, nothing is there for the youth, man. You know, I have a band. I want to help my community. I want to do a lot for my community, but I alone. But kids need trade. For when I look at it, you don't have to can read to have a skill, man. And if all of them realize, just try to have a skill. Mechanic, electrician, name everything your hand can put on to make money. You know, you guys doing a good job, man, to be honest. But keep up the good.
I hope you like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel too, you know.
Yeah, me I go start do it. I'm watching a lot, but sometimes you know the old school, sometimes we not fully get it, but you don't know how the kids them have to teach the elder. Not the elder teach the kids anymore, but yeah, man, you're doing a good job. So anyway, Avis to the base, out of the place, we have no time for waste, but love and respect to the crew.
Hold on now, where's this is Avis to the base and what?
Avis to the base, I'm not in the place, I have no time to waste. The grandma style me I come in with.
Hi. That's so good, man. Mix it again, no?
Yeah.
Mix it again. Avis to the
All
base.
right.
Come on.
Avis to the base. I'm not in the place. I have no time to waste. So when Milana Mobia, I know them I go stay. I hit the highway. I hate to say bye-bye. I love you guys.
Thanks for calling me, man.
Yeah, man. Take care. Love and respect.
Respect
All right,
you,
cool.
brother.
All right.
Now, is this case going to the Privy Council? We don't know based on what the PNP gonna do. Anybody's gonna take this case to the court. We don't know. Let us see what's gonna happen. This don't look good though. It's something that we all need to stand up and speak about. I don't know if we're gonna get the 12 o'clock news because I want to hear the 12 o'clock news. I want to tease something out of Nationwide and see if we can get the 12 o'clock news to hear what is going on the 12 o'clock news. If they get a comment from the DPP or anybody else comment on it. I'm waiting for the report to come to me for me to read the report myself. Will this go to the court in London? I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. It all depends. Hold on there for me. Let me go over here. I think there's something. Oh, here it is. Yes, here it is going on here.
Act of Public Prosecutions.
The incumbent DPP automatically benefited from the increased retirement age by virtue of Section 2(1).
Principal of Immaculate Conception High reacts to arrest of male teacher accused.
We're going to go as soon as they start. We're going to go back to them live as soon as they start the news because I want to hear the news about what the Director of Public Prosecution and the news has to say about that. As soon as that starts, we go back to them live and hear what's going on with that. Yes, to hear what's going on with that. For those who are just joining us, the Director of Public Prosecution, Paula Llewellyn, will resume her office. And her tenure will be up in September of 2025. So that is what is going on here now. So as soon as the news, I want to hear what is going on with the news, then we're going to go back to them live. We're just joining us. This is the Mek Wi Talk program. We're coming to you live. As soon as we get the news, we go to them. Yes. We're going to take some calls right after this news here. Hope they don't charge me for this.
her role as Director of Public Prosecutions. This after the Court of Appeal reversed the Constitutional Court's ruling, striking down the government's second extension of Llewellyn's term in office earlier on Friday. Instead of Norgay, George Davis reports.
The opposition PNP had challenged the second extension granted to Paula Llewellyn. That 2-year extension allowed her to remain in office beyond her 65th birthday. Leader of opposition business in the House, Philip Paulwell, and his counterpart in the Senate, Peter Bunting, had argued that the amendment was enacted for an improper purpose and was therefore inconsistent with the country's supreme law. They further argued that the amendments were done in breach of the separation of powers principle. The PNP had also argued that the amendment violated the spirit of the Jamaican Constitution. As a counter-argument, lawyers representing the government urged the Constitutional Court to reject what they said was a radical argument being advanced by the PNP. In handing down the ruling on Friday morning, the appellate judges determined that the lower court judges fell into error on several significant grounds. Court of Appeal Judge Justice Jennifer Straw handed down the ruling, noting that the 10-year extension amendments did apply to the incumbent DPP.
It is our conclusion that the full court fell into error in the interpretation of the effect of Section 2.2. Section 2.2 is a transitional provision concerning the incumbent DPP, and the words elect to retire should be construed to mean to elect to apply for early retirement, that is before attaining the new retirement age of 65 years. Upon the promulgation of the amending act, the incumbent DPP automatically benefited from the increased retirement age by virtue of Section 2.1. Section 2.2 did not add to that benefit and is therefore not unconstitutional or inconsistent with 2.1.
The judges further ruled that the counter appeal by the PNP be dismissed.
For the foregoing reasons, the following orders are made. 1. The appeal is allowed. 2. It is declared that Section 2.2 of the Constitution, amendment of Sections 96.1 and 121.1 Act 2023, is a valid constitutional amendment. 3. Judgment entered for the appellant. 4. The counter appeal is dismissed. 5. We affirm the decision of the full court that Section 2.1 of the Constitution, amendment of Sections 96.1 and 121.1 Act 2023 is a valid constitutional amendment.
Be sure to tune into Nationwide at 5 for more on the ruling. George Davis for Nationwide News.
And Information Minister Dr. Dana Morris Dixon is welcoming the Court of Appeal's ruling.
The government of Prime Minister Andrew Holness welcomes the ruling of the appeal court, which has essentially affirmed that the administration's decision to pass legislation which extends the retirement ages of the Director of Public Prosecutions and the Auditor General as lawful. Fact is, the government has over the years, as a matter of policy, extended the retirement ages as it relates to several offices. And this includes members of the judiciary. The passage of legislation concerning the ODPP and the AGD is a continuation of this policy. We were always confident that our actions were not only lawful, but good policy.
And Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, Information Minister, she was reacting to news that the Court of Appeal has reversed the Constitutional Court's ruling, striking down the government's second extension of Llewellyn's term in office. Now, Principal of
There you have it. There you have it. The DPP will be reinstated. The DPP will be reinstated. So there you have it. The Director of Public Prosecution, Ms. Paula Llewellyn, will be reinstated. The government is welcoming her back with open arms already. We're going to get more details on this as my good friend Wilfred Radigan always said, don't run with the headline news. I'm not really running with the headline news. I'm just asking people's opinion on the views that this woman will be reinstated as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution. And the key thing that they're going to overturn, them fling out the thing what the PNP bring to the court. That don't make no sense. It's a fling it out. So they're flinging it out. Wow. For those who are just joining us, The news is that Paula Llewellyn will remain reinstated as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution.
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news.
Didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that at all. So that's the news coming into us already in that the DPP Paula Llewellyn will be reinstated as Jamaica's Director of Public Prosecution, and the governing Jamaica Labour Party is welcoming the decision by the appeals court. If you want to call back into the program, the numbers are 954-529-8030. I tell you something, OT. I reach a point where people say I must stop saying it, but it's the truth. Jamaica is becoming a failed state. Jamaica is becoming a failed state. Whether we like it, yes or no. It's becoming a failed state. The numbers to call is 954-529-8030. 954-529-8030. That's the numbers to call into the program. This country of ours is becoming a failed state. A very failed state. Somebody just sent me something here a while ago. Let me see if I can get it up on my thing here and present it to our listening public. Bear with us, please. We're going to see if we can get something here to come on up on the program here. Oh, here we go. Is it? Yes. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Where are you calling from, please?
Hey, Jeffrey. It's Broadstone calling in again.
Hey, man. How you doing?
Yes. You know what? My belly start run now.
Right. I didn't hear you. What happened to you?
I dropped the kids off at school this morning, and then I see a notification, right?
Uh-huh.
And I read the description under your post today, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So you mean to tell me Paula Llewellyn is back?
Oh, yes. Whether we like it, yes or no.
Oh, no. So
Paula is back. And the Minister of National Security is telling the Jamaican people that the Jamaica ICE camera, they are not working, so criminals can have their way with the Jamaican people. They can just shoot them down. Like back.
You mean, who is that? The one we have Dropsy?
Yes, the sleepy Minister of National Security.
Oh my goodness. That guy is really just as we know some call a street furniture. He don't have a use. He don't have no use.
When you have a Minister of National Security, you're gonna come on public TV and radio and tell the nation that the cameras are not working. In other words, he's telling criminals to go and kill the people left, right, and center.
And you know what? That guy is so corrupted. I don't know. I don't know why they still allow him. I don't know why they still allow him to be the Minister of National Security.
Well, the Prime Minister want him there as Minister of National Security, sir.
And then Paula Llewellyn is back. All right, cool. Wouldn't she only be able to serve for 1 more year?
Well, her tenure will be up in September.
September coming?
Yes, of next year.
Oh, so by election time?
Uh-huh. But you know she can do it between now and election time.
Oh no, she's not getting another extension. No extension card run out no more. It's too much blood on the land already, Jeffrey. She's the cause of some of it. The minister is the cause of some of it. And then now, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes.
What about the pregnant female that was in the lockup?
What
We
pregnant
don't hear
female
from
again?
her.
What pregnant female again?
She was related to one of the, I believe it was a PNP, member of the PNP. I don't know if it was his girlfriend or his daughter, but she was in the lockup and she was presumed to be pregnant, but we don't hear nothing about her again.
I don't know who you're talking, you know. I'm trying to remember who you're talking.
Gosh, I don't remember her name, but I followed the story close because I guess she was impregnated by one of the members of the police force.
Oh, is the young lady for the you mean Philip Paulwell so-called?
All right, Red Stripe. Yes.
I don't know what's going on with that case at all, you know, sir.
Oh, them I wait till our belly gone now.
Was she really pregnant?
Lord have mercy. You know, and then the Jasmine Dean case.
Yes.
I had read something, I don't remember if it was the Gleaner or the Observer. I don't remember exactly, but I guess they had caught an individual that was said to be involved. But you don't hear anything come of it.
I don't, me tell you something, my brother. Our nation is, our country rather, is a country wherein there is no law and order. And as far as I'm concerned, the country is full of so much corruption that sometimes you wonder. You wonder sometimes.
It's corrupt from all ends. When you come to the wharf, all KFC corrupt. Sometimes you go in there, you walk in. Oh, if you give me a little cut, man, you get your food before everybody.
Right.
Yet, this is serious business. In every alley, Jamaica is corrupt.
Yep. Same to my brother. Anyway, thanks for calling in.
Yes, no worries, no worries. I'll come back again next time.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, right. Let me call about this person here who was calling us.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
This is Mr. Tavares.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
I won't belong. Is that they're talking to you? Remember the time when Delray Chuck changed up something in the parliament towards Paula? That is why they rule in her favor this morning. That's what these corrupted government do. You understand what I mean? That I don't know if you remember the time.
Yeah, I remember he amended some act he amended to get her to stay.
Exactly, and that is the reason why this happened this morning. And I think Mark Golden should do something about this. He should take it to the court. Take it to the court.
Well, isn't the court that handed it down a while ago?
Take it to the one in England.
Well,
they are corrupt, and that's why I do that.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question here. Aren't we the one who is demanding that we must say bye-bye to the king?
Yeah, but if
hold on.
Okay.
We are demanding that we have constitutional reform, that we have a republic. And we must say bye-bye to the king. All right?
But we are not getting any justice in our own country because look what they did just to keep back this lady. So what is going to happen if we can't get justice in our own country?
Why are we saying bye-bye to the king then if the only justice we can get is at Buckingham Palace Pretty Council? Why are we saying bye-bye to the king?
If you just get up the blue and make registration just to keep the lady immediately and it went into effect immediately. That's why this happened this morning. This is crazy.
This is ridiculous. Hello, madam. I asked you a question.
I understand what you're saying.
We are saying bye-bye to King Charles and his so-called slavery sitting where he had. Okay? We're demanding we must go republic. If me was the king, hold on, man. If I was the Privy Council, you see, I wanna come to me say, I wanna come to me, I wanna go. No, man go Republic.
Well, I'm very sorry because trust
how
me,
confusing we are in this country.
it's confusing because we don't have nobody to protect us.
Wanna see how
That is the
confusing we are?
problem. And this government, what is going to happen? If you get no justice, these people, yes, to me, all kind of corruption and all of that I go throw out of the court, you know. All of them I go let go free. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. It's even not laughable. It's sad.
I tell you something, you know.
Yeah,
the People's National Party, headed by the leader opposition person in the House, and the opposition leader of the Senate, Peter Bunting, and person in the House of Representative Philip Paulwell, took this case of the DPP to court. Okay, they did take it to court. I guess what you are saying now that they should take it to London. That's what
because that's what Tom Tavares did. I remember well. He did something. He made some new legislation in Parliament to keep. That's why this happened this morning. I think the judge ruled.
Me, no, you know. You said that right, short. No, you said Tom Tavares. What Tom Tavares do again?
No, hold on. The same man the one the round face keep on attack kind of something. Him, the one that make that new legislation the other time. That is why the judge probably ruled like that this morning, because it go in effect immediately when we do that in Parliament.
No. The judges have to go by the rule of law. Whatever is presented in front of the judges. I am no legal mind. I don't have any course in law or anything. When we're doing accounting, you have a little part of law in accounting, yes. But whatever is presented in front of the judge pertaining to the Constitution or the DPP Act or something, it all depends on what was presented in front of them, why they handed down this judgment today. Now, I know that the Minister of Justice did put something in the Parliament, and I think, in my memory, sir, I'm starting to be corrected, that it went to the Senate. And the President of the Senate, along with other Senate members, did pass something about it. But the question I'm asking Jamaicans this afternoon, you all are saying that I should take it to the King's Privy Council. Aren't we the same one as saying to the King, bye-bye, King?
But Mr. Tavares, I don't know what else to say. I'm just saying that because there is no justice in Jamaica, what gonna happen? Yes, I mean, and then again, did the security minister know this was gonna happen this morning? That's why I came out yesterday and making it publicly that the Jamaica eyes are not working. In case the people want to go.
This has nothing to do with Jamaica eye, ma'am.
I'm just trying to make a point.
Yes. All right, thanks for calling in.
In case the people planning to go demonstrate, I'm just trying to make a point.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Hi, Jeffrey.
I can't hear you. Talk up louder.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Yes.
Yeah, what that woman was saying is true.
What she was saying, sir?
What that lady was saying is true.
Turn off your TV or whatever in the background for me now, please. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you hear me better now?
Yes, much better. What you saying the lady was saying is true? What she was saying is true? What are you talking about?
Yeah, what Chuck did was put Paula Llewellyn on that appeal courts. He did. So what that is causing right now is that causing the decision that they came down with today. They can't just remove her like that because he put her in that position as part of that court.
Hold on, you're confused. I don't understand one thing you're saying.
I'm saying what the woman said about what Chuck did with Paula Llewellyn was put her as a member of the appeal court.
Yes.
She's a member of that court too, so it's very difficult right now for them to even get to her because it's not like she didn't have a
She's a
job.
member of what court?
The appeals court.
What proof you have that she's a member of the court, sir? What proof you have that she's a member of the court?
Remember, that's what he had put in when he came into the.
I am asking you a question,
Parliament.
sir. What proof do you have that the DPP is a member of the appeals court?
That's what was passed in the parliament. Jeffrey.
What was passed in the parliament?
When Chuck made her a part of that process. I
What
remember
process?
The appeal court process. He put her on it. Yeah, they passed that law in parliament. I made her a member of that.
Do you, if my man ask you a question, if I Google that right now and come up say that she's a member of the appeals court?
Go ahead, because I was watching it, and that's what the lady was trying to tell you, but you didn't get it.
No, but I'm asking you, sir, when did Delroy Chuck go into parliament and pass in the session that she's a member of the appeals court?
I don't remember the exact date, but he did.
I think you all are mixing up this thing, you know.
No, Jeffrey, the woman right.
That Paula Llewellyn is a member of the appeals court?
Yes, Chuck passed the law and put her there. Yeah, he made her a part of it, a member of it. That's what he did.
Oh. So what did he say when they do that?
It was passed in the Senate to make her a part of the appeals court, a member of the appeals court. What you call it? A member of the court, the appeals court. She's a member of the appeals court now.
No,
when they
sir.
passed the law, 'cause that's what they did.
No. No. The DPP is a member of the Supreme Court, sir. If my memory serves me correctly, I'm a member of the Supreme Court, and I'm standing to be corrected, but then I'm a member of the appeals court, and I'm going to Google it right now to figure out what happened, because I think many of us are taking this thing a different way. Are we misunderstanding this thing?
Okay, you might be right. Yeah, you might be right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody write in the chat, sir, the government never placed the DPP as a member of the appeals court. All right? We're going to find that out and call him, but I'll make it listen to it. All right? Thanks for calling in.
All right, cool.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, Cousin Jeffrey, more ask a question, right? I ask you a question and the audience people. All right. When you look on it, how you think the other small countries them who are developed and live up, how you feel so them look on it?
A bunch of damn idiots.
You feel so them look and say, no one either here to this or I here to this? Because
hello, let me tell you a while ago. Did you hear what the Prime Minister of Barbados said to the Jamaican people at the birthday of Michael Norman Manley, Joshua Manley?
No, I never get fit.
Well, go back to my channel and listen to it.
Yeah. Why your feet not look good enough? Because me can't see the difference between Jamaica and Haiti right now. Tell you to be frank with you.
Jamaica is becoming a failed state, sir.
Me can't see the difference.
And Wilmot Perkins have been saying this for many years, that this country is becoming a failed state.
Boy, when you look on it and say outside I look on where I say Jesus and peace, look on a little nice Jamaica, look at Jamaica gone to right, you know. And it was in a circle, man, I'm in a little circle where I run the thing and just dictate and just feel like they want to. Yes, you can't find in Noriega, Jamaica, the John Gotti, all of them people you can't find in Jamaica. It don't look good in the Jeffrey.
It don't look good at all.
It don't look good. Every day I'm there work and people want to go to Jamaica. People want to go to Jamaica. A good thing when I listen to the program, I have an earpiece, Jeffrey. I'm just keep myself and go over. So come here for the hypocrite and hide so myself. I can't make them know what man. Everybody want to go live on Jamaica, you know.
they soon find out, so because you don't think that the news organizations is carrying this thing all over the place, huh?
You can't tell by people, guess what? Most of them people are not telling for Black American and things like that. You understand? Yes, Spanish and things like that. So them not listen like them most likely listen YouTube or find out like oh Jamaica and the people them on the raft and they might get the something rub on their skin and bad fountain and don't shiver then something them. You understand me I say?
Yeah.
And sometimes even when you say certain things.
But do they know that they can go there, but Jamaicans can't go there?
Why Jeffrey John? Jeffrey boy, I don't know. I don't know Jeffrey. I don't know. Jeffrey, it's hot, you know, man. You see a nice country one time, Jeffrey. Remember one time when you're little and your father come with 2 pieces of yam, you could have given me smarty and you get 2 breadfruit or something like that. You know me, I say, Jeffrey? And you pass on Miss Smarty morning, you can't pass. If your mother and Miss Smarty vex, you can't pass Miss Smarty and then with them, Miss Smarty can only beat you, said you know, Jeffrey.
Right in front of your mother?
Yes. And you pray for them, make them go tell back your parents, Jeffrey, because you know how they beat that, you know.
True.
Nice Jamaica, Jeffrey, man.
Our people, sir, is a problem of what is the country could be coming in, sir.
Exactly. Because everybody knows somebody will do foolishness on Jeffrey, but you see this word, litility.
And two other words, sir.
Give me them,
these words that name die-hearted.
That's a foolishness. Jeffrey, good God of Israel, man. But God, let me tell you something. Anybody feels anybody do anything and get to, you know. Unless someone different God, I must say God will be able to praise him we serve different.
One thing I know, you know.
Tell them, Jeffrey, tell them.
One thing that I know. When God did tell Jonah to warn the people of Nineveh.
Yes.
You know what God told you know what Jonah told the Lord thy God? Do you know, sir?
We must say, boy, my phones are like him now going to end up go different way in America.
Jonah told Father God, kill the people of Nineveh, they're wicked. And Daddy said, no, me can't kill them, me not going to do it. He did not, you know. He make Jonah still go on them.
And Jonah never want to
go. He had us to go and warn them. He did. I think he did, yes. But the fact of the matter, what I'm trying to say to you, is Jamaica going to heed the warning of a Jonah?
All right, Jeffrey, good. Me love the reason. Good topic. Let me tell you something, Jeffrey. Listen to me very careful, which you know. Plenty people, Jeffrey,
yes,
them love God, but they don't fear him.
Exactly.
Them claim to them love God in a Jeffrey, but they don't fear him.
Exactly, my brother. Exactly.
But let me tell you, yes, man, very deep, Jeffrey, but God ramp rough in a Jeffrey. Anytime anybody feel like they can ramp with poor people.
So I think it's a very sound judgment.
Remember when God dumped on them and them was sorry.
I have been warning on this platform here. And I have been warning the Jamaica's Prime Minister and all other high officials that if they continue to let poor people eye water reach them, the corner is going to be dark.
The corner dark already, different.
And if anyone who can read the Bible in St. Matthew 5 speaks about the poor. Blessed are the peacemaker. Blessed are the poor in spirit.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
They shall inherit the earth, as God.
Jeffrey, me ask you to do something for me. Me not ask me compel you must have to do this.
Yes.
Anytime you start your program, start it like that, Jeffrey.
You know, so this is not the first time somebody have said this to me, and I need to do it with you, you know.
Then Jeffrey, then where you have a program from?
always lock it in our poor people, Jeffrey, because nobody no
Hold on
consider
for
the
me.
poor.
Hold on for me, sir. Somebody on the program say, caller, please stop speaking. What? Please stop spreading what? Misinformation about our country. Jamaica is doing well. It look like you live at the Vumba and the Vumba. I live at Andrew on his house.
Jeffrey, you always have to have Jeffrey, you always have to have the Pharisees and the Sadducees, them, Jeffrey. You always have to have those people. Jeffrey, when you go to school, you never do critics in a school.
If
in English class.
If Jamaica was doing well, why is it that an American tourist did a video at a supermarket in Montego Bay? And his question was this: he does not know how the Jamaican people live, why things are so expensive in Jamaica.
Good. And that's a tourist, Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Jeffrey, let me tell you something. We don't have time to listen to them people. Because them in a different world now, Jeffrey. When them get sweet sour up to them. Because them not have no heart to think about them brother and sister who are go to bed without some rice, without no meat pan it or something, Jeffrey. Them not no mind for them brother and sister. So them have the devil, because if you not think about your brother and sister, which is Christ, you're a devil.
One thing I know, and I keep on saying this. Oh, what a woe situation, man. What a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. I say, what a woe situation, what a woe. Weeping and wailing, lightning and thunder, what a woe. Uno believe, say. Uno party, whether it be jail, PR, PNP, God gonna allow them to continue putting poor people life at risk. Uno believe, say, God no continue allowing Paula Llewellyn, Andrew Holness, Dr. Sleepy Harris Chang, the Minister of Insecurity.
The Minister of Can't Travel.
Uno believe, say, God no allow them to continue making poor people suffer in this country?
The Minister of Can't Travel. St. James Dan. Watch, man. Every dog have them there, you know. Every dog have them there. God and time. A time name come, you know, they call it holy pan name.
You cannot live. You cannot live. Let me rephrase this. If you live outside of Jamaica and you have family members living in Jamaica, and there's no way every single news organization out of Jamaica is telling lies. There's absolutely no way every single Jamaican who you interact with is telling lies. So what we're hearing about shooting in Jamaica is a lie. Then not so nobody not dead in the country, no shooting not go on. Since Jamaica is doing so well, the 3 trillion that is unaccountable for a lie, not go so either.
Jeffrey, you're going to hang up now, but always remember, when you start a program on whatsoever, if I in the second paragraph, talk about the poor. If you talk about God, people, Jeffrey.
Low unemployment.
Talk about the poor.
Hold on, Mr. Uno fool no duck. When starting, no put the people them would have wiped the glass them in a halfway tree. As members of the public that is working, is that low unemployment in this country? You know how many Jamaicans don't have no job? You know how long they have been cooking the books in this country? You see when they're cooking the books about the crime rate in this country, talking about low crime rate? You know, sick as hell in this country.
Jeffrey, my daughter just finished college at Kildare. Our business degree or whatsoever. And she work on one little wholesale place. And right now, me I consider now Jeffrey say, me have to go give her 2 goats for the raise she and her brother and things like that.
because of the employment that me have to create for her.
And whether we like it, yes or no, I believe that Jamaica is in a recession. Anyway, caller, thanks for calling in.
All right, God bless.
God bless you. Thank you for calling in. I want to play something here for you all before we go. So prove to me, since what I'm saying is not true, statin, don't tell me say it's not true. Statin has been put in people who even not wipe car glass in a half a tree, in a Montego Bay, wherever. My party, what party of mine is in power? Paul, I have no party in power. And I have no party out of power. The only party I have is Jamaica. Something is fundamentally wrong with us in this country. If we can't see beyond a party, if we can't see beyond a green or an orange, then something is wrong with our psyche. If we can't see beyond that this country is in crisis, when you have people, gunmen, killing 77-year-old woman, raping her and killing her, and you think there's something wrong with the country? Huh? $15,000 can't buy. Hardly buy anything nowadays. When you have Jamaicans working in the hotel industry for $2 an hour, and you think there's something wrong with the country? $2 an hour, some people in the hotel industry working for. And now you can talk about who's in the PNP and JLP, you can't talk about the country. When will we speak about this country, Jamaica? When will we stand up for this country? And stop standing up for PNP and JLP and UIC and never dare move. When will we stand up for this piece of rock? Where they have been selling out this country from 1962 until now. When will we stand up and say to them, stop selling out our beachfront lands to the Chinese and the French and cronies? When will we? We cannot continue to go on like this in this country. When will we? We keep on comparing America with Jamaica crime rate. Stop being damn stupid. How many people live in America? Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program, Ontario, Canada. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm looking and living.
As I listened to you, my mind went back to, remember when King Saul was put in power?
When who?
King Saul.
Uh-huh.
Biblical.
Uh-huh.
Remember that God didn't want Saul in power, but the people said that's who we want. And they suffered for 4 years. Jamaica seems to be looking for God to step in and do something when they are making choices that are detrimental to them. They don't vote. I was there at the local election day. Spoke to some people. They said they're not voting. So when you see the calamity that is coming upon our
Yes.
island, our beautiful island. We have to look in those who vote have to go, or not vote, have to go and look in the mirror and say, how is this happening? God is, yeah, it's wishful thinking. God will step in and turn it. The people have made their choice.
Ay, Jesus. I'm not laughing at you, Carl. I'm laughing at somebody said something in the chat here. Continue talking.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, so I left Jamaica when I was 9, and I just recently began to listen to the politics. And my goodness,
hold on for me, caller. I want Paul Stewart and Henry in the chat room. Give me a call. Make a reason together. Since I am a liar, give me a call on the program here. On the number is running across the screen. Give me a call. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, I love Jamaica, but I see the choice. I love Jamaica, but I see the choices the people are making. It's pure stupidity, and they will face the consequences. I pray differently, but they will face the consequences. To put this woman back in power, are they crazy? Are they crazy? And anyways, they have chosen their soul, and the consequences will come. Okay, sir? Hello? Yes, so the decisions are crazy, and those PNP, I'm not JP, not PNP, I'm Canadian. Those, well, I am Jamaican, but I don't have voting rights right now because I don't live there. But I hear the stupidity of the JLP and their arguments, and they're so blind. Even Baylands have had more sense.
Yes. All right, caller.
All right, God bless. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Mr. Jeffrey, I just said something to you. You know, you hit a valuable point a while ago. You just said a while ago, do you think that the country is in recession? And I tell you, say, I'm telling you right now, nothing going on at the airport because I have people who work at the airport, and they say it's the first season for Christmas. They say nothing now go on there.
I mean, not now.
I mean to say like the guests then that coming in, like what them expect it should be. I remember said Jamaica depending on the tourism, you know, to bring in the money and kind of agricultural business that going on here as a backbone for the country.
Hold on
so
there
what
for
is
me. Hold
the
on there for me.
saying?
Hold on there for me. Then why are you over here? Why are you coming over this program? Hold on for me, ma'am. Not you are talking. Henry, why are you coming over here? Don't come on this program. Go on your Labour Party program. I can't listen to the truth. That's pay lie me tell. So don't come over here. Don't waste your time coming to listen to the lies. Don't come over here. Go ahead for me, caller.
Yes, as I was saying that now it's Christmas and down here always been going on well with the tourism, but no tourists that coming as usual.
They not come
So it is
nowhere.
a cry there because
They mustn't come nowhere.
I believe so too. I believe because it doesn't make sense.
All right, my dear. Thanks for calling
But
in.
yes. Okay, Mr. Jeffrey, good.
Okay, bye-bye. The line is free now. Call in 9545-298-030. Pastor Ricky, how you doing? Henry, the number is 9545-298-030. Call into the program now. Because Jamaica running good. You want to talk? Let us reason. We're big people. Let us reason together. 9545298030. And now black a soul and now delete a soul. Call into the program since you don't want to talk to the country running good. Nobody no hungry. Christmas they run good. Everybody can afford food down there. Call into the program, man. And extend the program until 1 o'clock. Call into the program. See, nobody know what calling. You see it? When you come on the platform here, you can spread on the news. When you can't think about this country, Jamaica. All you can think about is PNP and JLP and JLP and PNP and UIC and never dare move. That's all we can think about. National Democratic movement and now move go nowhere. UIC where they can't have a candidate all now. And all you can think about is PNP and JLP. When you cannot call me on the program, Stewart, call me. Or whatever your name is. Call the program, man. Don't come go chat, sitting on the chat. Call the program if you don't want to talk. Freedom of speech. Statin has been taking up people who wipe car glass. And said that they are employed. About 3% unemployment rate in the history of Jamaica. Life and the pit of hell. Lie. If Jamaica's unemployment rate so low, when they have church services during the week, look how much people in the church them. You think they work? Look how much people in the churches them. You think they're working? I use the church as an example. When they have churches, there's a church in St. Thomas that Pastor Bishop Campbell, I don't call him by the name now, but he's a pastor for that church. And I bet you any money you ask him how much people in that church working, he can tell you. Come chat, pure damn nonsense. Because you know I run in a party. You know, see this country, Jamaica, where this country is going. You know, think about this piece of rock. All you can think about in the party. You know, vote. You people do not think about the country 5 or 10 years from now. Nobody think about that. What we think about is what our party, what we can get from our party. John F. Kennedy, God bless his soul, may he rest in peace, said to the American people, ask not what you can get from your country, but ask what you can do for your country. Jamaicans, ask not what you can get from Jamaica, but what you can do for Jamaica. This country needs our help. You're so right, Patrick. I'm going to feel important. Can I important about this country of ours. Good afternoon, Pastor Patrick. How are you doing?
Yes, sir. Good,
Richie,
good afternoon, sir. Jeffrey. Blessings and honor to you and the listeners and everyone on Mek Wi Talk. Yeah, Jamaica is in a crisis economically. I just wrote in the chat that in the first quarter, we realized that the economy was slowing down by only 1.9% growth. And then the second, that's from the period of January to March 31st of 2024. And then the second quarter, the period from April 1st to June 30th, which was before Beryl, that was a major indicator that the country economy is crashing. 0.01%. So they can't blame Beryl because the indicators from the first quarter to the second quarter begin to reveal that the economy was, contracting significantly. And then the third quarter, which, covers the period of July 1st to September 30th. That's the period that covers Beryl, because Beryl came 3 days after the end of the second quarter, which was July the 3rd. And so that third quarter had a major significant decline, which was 2.8%, almost 3%. That's significant. That is huge in all sectors. There was no growth. There was negative growth in tourism. I believe it was 15%. Agriculture 13%. Bauxite, even mining, that was leading the way in all the quarters, over 21% growth, because I keep track of those. Mining also shrank. And so, and the dollar, they're pumping so much, millions of dollars US money to save the one Jamaica dollar from keep depreciating.
Hold on,
so the
hold on there for me,
Institute of Jamaica.
Hold on there for me, Pastor Richie. Repeat where I said. They pump how much money again?
Well, they pump at least over 300 million US
to save the Jamaican dollar.
Save one Jamaica dollar from further decline, because the dollar declined up to 159. Depreciate, excuse me. The dollar depreciate up to 159.48 cents.
Hold on.
And so they've been pumping.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I want these people on this platform to understand something. When a country's dollar start runway with dollar wine and that kind of wine, something wrong.
Definitely. And that's going to increase costs on goods and services and create higher prices, in every sector. And so those are major indicators as it relates to economic statistics that show that the economy is in trouble. So they can't blame Beryl. And then Planning Institute of Jamaica is now predicting that this last quarter that we're in for this fiscal year that ends December 31st, which is 11 days from now, they're predicting that when the numbers come out in January, it will show further decline from the 2.8% to at least an additional 1.5%. That is humongous. That is humongous as it relates to the contraction of the economy. So the truth of the matter, and the prime minister is not preparing the people. Hard days are ahead. Some rough days are ahead,
man,
because
top life on the prime minister, top life on the Jamaica, good prime minister. Prosperity
that's what
ahead.
the laborites say, because they don't want to hear the truth. But hard days are ahead.
No, Pastor Richie, may I have a friend enough? Come on. Prosperity ahead.
We'll say that again. The prosperity.
Yeah,
they
man,
missed the
good prosperity ahead.
From 2016 to 2020.
Yes, good prosperity ahead is the best prime minister in the history of Jamaica. Show out to bro God. Prosperity ahead. And a bunch of set of damn idiots.
Incompetent prime minister as it relates to regulating, formulating, implementing, developing. The only thing he has developed is his own buildings and his 28 bank accounts and offshore bank accounts.
Hold on, Pastor Richard. They say nothing go so. They say a lie where they tell nothing go so. You know, no 28 bank account. Nothing go so. You know, no building. Lie where tell. In broke.
Well, the people that don't read, thank God for Sir Joshua Michael Manley, who made education free, that some of them never take advantage of and could have went to Jamal and never took advantage of. If they can read, and they will read these things on Planning Institute website.
Reading is one, but reading and comprehension is one.
Exactly.
If you read and you can't comprehend what you're reading, it makes no sense to read it.
True that. True that. Right. So they're not comprehending, because these statistics is on Planning Institute website, is on Staten website, and it's also, and these are government agencies.
Thank
and
you.
It's also,
and hold on, Pastor Richie, and you make up it, and on Jeffrey Tavares website, and a Pastor Richie website, and a Wilfred Rattigan website, and a Wayne Lonesome website, and a Andre Stevenson website.
On a Mystics Education
website, on a Jamaican Hot Topic website, on a Jamaica's website. It belongs
and
to
it's
the
not
government
none of the
Jamaica.
bloggers, Andre Stevenson and those men who are pointing out information every week, daily. So these numbers are available for anyone who wants to read and comprehend. Reading with understanding is fundamental.
Those who in the chat room who love to say lie, people that tell go and no Google, only can't spell Google.
Lord have mercy. Take time with them. Yeah, don't let them get under your skin. Yeah, it's a battle for. They're
not getting under my skin.
Yeah, it's a battle for corruption. You know, you have a set of people that want to embrace corruption, and then you have a set of people that is highlighting corruption. So it's the battle for corruption. This prime minister is delusional, who lives in an imaginary bubble. He wants you to imagine that the economy is great and prosperity is everywhere. There is no afflictions, no suffering.
Pastor Richie, stop talk bad about Jamaica's world-class prime minister, man. Doctor.
Really?
Doctor.
The prime minister needs to go take a course in economics and business. And social science.
Yeah.
But anyhow, he wants you to imagine that there is no deplorable roads, no potholes. He wants you to imagine that the hospitals are not.
I have a call from London coming in. I have 2 minutes.
Yeah, man. All right. Big up yourself. We'll talk, man. Thanks for having me. Blessings.
Respect you. Okay.
All right. Cool.
Good. We can answer this. Hold on there. Okay. Hold on there. What happened here? It look like the people them from over there the party come hijack the phone. London, the person from London was coming. We call that person from London. I love to hear the English accent, you know. Hello?
Afternoon, Mr. Tuvar.
Hello, London, England. What time is it now in London?
Well, in London, it's just 6 o'clock. I'm not in London, but 6 o'clock.
Oh, where are you? Are you in Birmingham?
No, I am in Manchester.
You're in Manchester. Okay, it is 6 p.m. in the afternoon in Manchester.
Yes, in the evening.
In the evening. Anyway, I'm stop teasing you. How are you doing, darling? Welcome to the program.
Yes, I'm okay. Welcome to the program. But I'm sat in my basement at the moment, packing away some pots. I did some catering over the weekend. And I am just seeing the news that Paula Llewellyn has been cleared.
Yeah, man.
To resume practice.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Tavares, I tell you this. Michael Holness have so much dirty laundry he cannot do without Paula. But if this is going to take him to the pit, to the gutter. Paula Llewellyn coming back to defend him. She has no morals. No morals whatsoever. I am only sorry for the majority of the natives of Jamaica because some of them can't buy sugar many a days. But
no, hold on for me. My London girlfriend, you hold on for me, darling. Don't say they can't buy no sugar because somebody say a prosperity time, you know. Somebody say a lie where they tell the country running good.
Prosperity time when you look at the television all in the hospital, they run more up on the floor than the patient them were there. The patient them the pan cardboard, thinking when me fling out on my backyard, cardboard, them don't even have done to the common sea line. But you see these people that is supporting Mr. Holness, them go and see where God no have because whatever he has done to the people of Jamaica, especially the children and the needy, they are dying unnecessarily because them don't even have a piece in AC because £100 in the theater see people operate. See people that is coming to the country free of cost. They bring in all the equipment that they need. They're bringing the prosthetics that they need, and they don't even have decent theater. I don't want to get mad underneath my cellar this evening. They made a damn disgrace to all fucking lot of
hold on. No, darling. You can't call the program, but not go on with that at all. Not on this one, yeah. You can't call the program, but no, none of those words, please. Hello? She gone. No call this a program and cost no bad word. Me not like it no. You can do another program, but not on this program here. Not on this program. I do not. I want to get upset. Yes, my dear. When you call this program, ma'am.
Yes.
Please
I'm sorry about that, but I get very angry.
Hold on for me,
This
please.
is corruption.
Hold on
Yeah,
for
go
me,
on.
please, my dear. Hold on. Let me make something clear. Whenever you call the Mek Wi Talk program, we must have respect because we have children and other people
True.
listening.
I'm sorry.
Do not
I do
use certain
apologize.
words. Okay, Mama. Your
I
apology
do
accepted.
apologize.
Your apology
Yeah.
accepted.
This is blatant corruption. This is blatant corruption. This is blatant corruption. I don't know if from week every morning you wake up is a different shame. The shames are being proven. The things that they are saying are being proven. Right?
Hold on there for
What
me,
more?
darling.
What more do people want?
Hold on there for me. Hold on there for me. Sandy Smith. So we in America live in a good house. And we in England live in a good house. Only live in a good house. Let me ask you a question. Have you traveled to St. Elizabeth? Have you traveled to Rima Jungle to see how some people live? Some people live in some good house in Rima Jungle, don't get me wrong, you know. But yeah, some people in Jamaica live nowhere. You see, you know? There's something wrong with the mental psyche somehow, you know. Lady, continue talking. I'm going to take my mind off of them people here.
Yeah, then you know I don't even know how to come over with it, to be honest. Right? I am so frustrated. Yes, people are dying in the country unnecessarily. Yes, them can't buy food. Yes, if you have people abroad like myself that all right, me will send out 1 barrel with two whatever. Somebody will send something. Somebody else will send something.
My name say hello.
Take it where?
My name say you just send no barrel gun in because I love it so.
No, if them put my name in the system anywhere over the world, it come back clean. Me, if you send a little food barrel for your family member, if them not open it down at the wharf and take out what they want, then charge you more than what the value is worth. Right? And the people them cannot buy decent food in Jamaica because of plastic rice. Them are give them look, you got to now plastic cabbage. The common aspirin for people that have stroke and things like that. They don't have it. You can buy 100 aspirin in England for pound. Antibiotic is so cheap. They don't have it. People have high blood pressure.
You know what I don't understand, Carla? An American citizen went to Jamaica and he went into a supermarket and he videoed everything.
I seen it. I'm sorry.
And the gentleman said, how does Jamaicans live in this country? Things are so expensive. But those people like Miss Smith, Mr. Stewart, and Mr. Henry, or whatever Henry you want him, or Mr. and Mrs., you all are getting some prosperity money from out of the kitty of the 28 bank account. Anyway, Paula, thank you for calling me, dear.
It is, I am so frustrated, and then to see now that then go put back the DPP, You know what? If you anyway, if God go and deal with the whole of them, and I say Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness, Father God go and make you live. See, they suffering on the generation because one do to the people them at Jamaica, God not going to save the rod. Any damn cat sit down there, Juliet, you go and tie your belly for your picnic them. And your grand picnic them and your great God picnic, because God will make you live to see it. You're wicked. That brother Mr. Tavares, them is so wicked. If you ever know me to Mocha Boyle, them is so wicked to the people them.
You know make your pressure go up over them though, you know, because I mean I make my pressure go up over them either.
No, me not gonna make me pressure go up over them, right? But it is very sad. Jamaica is a beautiful, beautiful island. All the other day when me see the hotel people them are come, the hotel workers them are fear strike. You know, if we come to Jamaica now from this time of the year to Jamaica for 2 weeks.
1,000 pounds.
No, which 1,000 pounds? You better put on more 4 more pound that.
Oh bloody hell, me dear, it's so expensive, huh?
Yeah, you go 5-star hotel in Jamaica now in the Christmas year. Right? I think them say 1,000 England pound is 1 million Jamaican
Hold
dollar.
on there for me.
You know how much?
Stick
You
up
want
in.
6 million to go there.
Stick up in, don't go no further. Sandy, you live in St. Elizabeth. Talk to me about St. Elizabeth, Sandy. Call me and tell me they're going to St. Elizabeth. Because everybody house in St. Elizabeth work pan according to you, you know. Everybody in St. Elizabeth, from Southfield, Treasure Beach to Arcana Beach, the people that have good house down there, you know, mash up, it fix up. Talk to me. Carla, go ahead, I'm an England lady. You talk to me, I'm an England lady. Me so get an English phone from you. Talk up the things there, darling.
Yes, we say yes. No, man, it is very bad. And you know the next question, you know, as bad as Kamala Harris is, the one that can America there, I am only very sorry that whatever she did,
no, what she do?
They didn't put her back.
What she do?
Well, I think it was her politics, what she was trying to sell, that let the people them didn't vote for her.
Okay.
And also, she didn't try to the impression I was getting, she wouldn't have really done anything to support the native, the blacks then of the country. And in America, them shoot them like you go, they go shoot bird, and it's very, very few of them are brought to book, right? But I am sorry on the other hand, because you see, if me was she and me win, you see all the money where she get Andrew Holness, I would have called in for every penny with the interest. And I would want it back as you got it. Because him don't spend the money in other country. Yeah, him come to England, me said the morning when we wake up, I said, wait, but Andrew Holness this? And him sit down pan GMTV like old puppy dog. It was Pierce, as bad as Pierce Morgan was, but it's Pierce Morgan talk up with the black people them and him tell Theresa me and say, this is a disgrace. He never say a word. He never say a word.
But you know something, ma'am. You know something, ma'am.
Let me go finish the way me I do you because this is something I may hear that me.
Don't make it dirty. Go have a cup of tea, sauce, bread and butter.
I don't know I lost you know, but Jesus have mercy.
Hold on, darling. What if you do? Have a cup of tea and a slice of bread and butter.
Yes, I'm going to have a slice of a cup of tea and a slice of bread and butter. But this is blatant corruption. This is what you call blatant corruption. It can't play no more. It's like him just take it and you know sometimes when you throw a ball and you don't care where it lands. It's like him just take it and dab Jamaican people them because I not take it. Because I know for a fact if it was Great Britain them day, some of them rubbish they couldn't go on. Paula Llewellyn come to England in the Privy Council because I watched it on television and they didn't want to know her.
Oh,
Speak to the
bloody
Rasta
hell.
man where them no want to know, and the Rasta man where them no want to know, them speak to.
Yes, yes.
And the Rasta man where them cuss him this, him that, him this, him that. Whatever little dirty washing Isaac have, if him put it out under the sun, God sun will bleach it. But when it out, they say 100 years with Andrew Holness and he corrupted Alibaba them, it can't white. Them is a thief in set of brute, and when them are done, them are come tell, oh, come on to invest, come invest. The only place the returnee them are going to invest when them go to Jamaica. I don't have dove, cat, and me pen cemetery. Cause that's all them do with the returnee, then kill them off.
Jesus have mercy. And when you have an next call coming in, caller.
Yes, okay, Mr. Tavares. Okay, my dear. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Drink a white from the way.
I will do. I will.
All right, darling.
I will.
Cool.
Okay, my love. Bye. Bye.
Right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live. Where are you calling from?
Birmingham, England.
Oh, you're calling from London?
Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. Welcome to the program, sir. How are you doing, sir?
Yes, I'm not too bad. Yes, I spoke to you on WhatsApp a couple of days ago.
Oh, yes. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk
Yes.
program. What do you have to talk about now?
Well, I want to talk about I got a dream about Jamaica about 6 years ago.
How many years ago? 6 days ago?
60 years ago.
60 years ago?
And no, 6 years.
Oh, 6 years. Okay.
Yeah. 2 vision about Jamaica. And so on your current topic of the legal system, one thing I want to talk about is there's something that we miss about the legal system in Jamaica.
About
because
the
I
legal,
believe
hold on, you're talking about the legal system and the ecosystem, you said?
legal.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Because what it is, I believe the Prime Minister is going to try to become the president of Jamaica without going to the polls with the election or before the election. And I did a video on this last year, and I think that was the reason why as well that Mark Gordon walked out of the Parliament a few weeks ago, I think it was. But people don't realize that the Prime Minister, because of his overwhelming majority of MPs in Parliament, they can bring in the law to say that the Parliament can decide who can be the next president, the first president of Jamaica.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They have to have a referendum first, do you know?
Yes, they yes, they will have a referendum, but independent questions they're gonna ask on the referendum. But in terms of the actual because the law can change.
You know something, sir? I don't blame the Constitutional Reform Committee there, you know. And you know why I say I don't blame them?
Yeah.
When they have town hall meetings, very few Jamaicans go out there. So if they want to put Andrew Holness and his wife as president and vice president, go ahead and do it. Call away as a bunch of damn fools.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the problem. That they can do something with the system and then just bring them to the back door. Because whatever the Parliament decide, that's where the law. They can change law and make law in Parliament.
No, but hold on there for me, sir. What I think what you're drifting from,
Yeah.
They have to put this to a referendum to the people.
Yeah.
And if there's no referendum to the people, sir, they can't do nothing about it. They can't have no republic. If they do not put this constitutional reform of us becoming a republic to the Jamaican people, sir, they cannot have any republic.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is that after the referendum, because they can put the question after the people say yes, we want to have a republic, which is a president. Then how will they choose the president? And I
they
think
will choose the president through the whole system how they continue choosing people, sir. Because because the Jamaican people has not demand from the legal and constitution minister by saying to them, we don't want no ceremonial head. We're going on yam and kiss and cut ribbon. We want a president who's elected by the people, of the people, and for the people. Two former prime ministers said it to them. The former president of the Jamaica Labour Party, Bruce Golding, told her, no, let the people decide. Former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson told them, no, let the people decide. But they decided to do it the way how they want to do it. And the Jamaican people sit down and accept it. Because why? When they have Constitutional Reform Committee forum, Jamaicans don't go there, go sit down and try demand what they want.
Yeah, but does Jamaica know what's happening? The full information as to what what the result of what all these things about? Because I think the reason why Mark Golding walked out of the parliament a few weeks ago was because what they were trying to bring into the parliament, if that has gone through, then that would have cleared the path for the MPs to choose who the president is.
They cannot choose it yet, sir. They cannot choose yet, sir. It has to go to the people first, sir.
Yeah, but the people will say yes, they want a republic, and that's that's a given. They're gonna say yes, we want a republic. But as to how the president is chosen, then that is the issue. And let me give you a similar thing as well, because they were trying to make the same kind of a law in terms of the we call it the ZOZO and the SOE, wherein because because the MP can vote for any bill that JP put in place now, but because something had to go through the upper house and lower house, which is the Senate and the MP as well, and therefore, and that's why the Senate had to vote against certain things in regards to this also for it not to go through.
All right.
So yeah, but what Andrew was saying last year, and this is news as well, he was saying that he wanted to change that so the Senate cannot prevent him from doing what he wants to do, because he's saying that the Senate is not elected, and so they shouldn't have that claims, and he's trying to change the law. And this I'm a YouTube channel last year, trying to change the law so the Senate cannot stop him from doing what he wants to do. And if he does that with his ZOZO and the SOEs, he will use the same power to get his MP, because he has a majority of MPs now, to vote him in as president of Jamaica, and that will give him the next more time to rule the country.
Rule it, yes. Rule it, and rule it. Hold on for me, sir. I have a breaking news here. Hold on for me, sir. Hold on.
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news.
Dental assistant has been sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of 8-year-old Daniel Rowe. The dental assistant who was charged for the murder of Daniel Rowe have been sentenced to life imprisonment. She'll be sentenced to life imprisonment. That's dental assistant who has been charged for the murder of 8-year-old Daniel Rowe has been sentenced to life imprisonment. Yes, sir. You have 2 minutes to go, sir. We're going to wrap the program now, sir.
Okay, I want to say something else as well. You mentioned earlier about corruption in Jamaica. Because we're saying in Jamaica, we want to be like Singapore or some of the countries in Asia where we call it tiger economies that rise so fast in the 80s and 90s. But something, in those countries in Asia, like Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, those countries, in the last couple of years, they actually hung one public official.
You never see that in Jamaica, sir.
yeah, and in Vietnamese as well, they send in prison one on the one who from prime minister, and he was sent to prison as well. And another one, they found out that the prime minister just been elected last year or this year, and one of his lawyer have a criminal record, and he has to step down.
Not
The
in
president has
Jamaica,
to step
sir.
down.
Not in Jamaica. What we do?
So
what we do in Jamaica with hands and gloves, them, sir.
yeah. So these countries they are zero tolerance to corruption, and that's why they can grow and strive.
No, Jamaica.
Unless Jamaica, yeah.
Jamaica love corruption, sir. They love corruption.
Yeah.
They love when they can't go to say, boss, give me something, no boss.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So
all right.
Yeah, it was nice to listen to you in a way, lovely program. And I hope to be with you some more time. I have a lot more to say on the tourism industry, but I'll say it till next time, eh?
Yeah, man, no problem. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Will do.
And send the channel to all over the people in Birmingham and London and Nottingham.
Nottingham, yes. Will do.
Thank you very much.
All right, God bless you.
God bless you too.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, people, there you have it. The dental assistant who has been charged with the murder of 80-year-old Daniel Rowe have been sentenced to life imprisonment. She will be eligible for parole after serving 27 years and 4 months in prison. That's the dental assistant. If you're just joining us, 2 major breaking news of the day.
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news.
Dental assistant has been sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of 80-year-old Daniel Rowe. She will be eligible for parole after serving 27 years and 4 months. You know that she has been... Yes, dental assistants have been charged. What is this now? Hold on, the people. What is this? Oh, another news coming into us. Another news coming into...
This is Mek Wi Talk breaking news.
In other news coming to us, U.S. Navy petty officer and her co-accused has been denied bail. They appeared before the Supreme Court on Friday. That's the people who was charged for the killing of 10-year-old Sarah Paulwell and the daughter of Member of Parliament Philip Paulwell. They have been denied bail. You know, the U.S. petty officer who has been charged and her court has been charged for the murder of Philip Paulwell's daughter, Sarah Paulwell, and her mother, Paula Patterson. They have been denied bail in the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston a short while ago. So, 2 major news. Dental assistants dental assistant have been sentenced to life imprisonment for the murder of 80-year-old Daniel Rowe. She will be eligible for parole after serving 27 years and 4 months. And also U.S. Navy petty officer and her co-accused have been denied bail. They appeared before the Supreme Court in downtown Kingston. Of course, they were charged for the murder of 10-month-old Sarah Paulwell, the daughter of Member of Parliament Philip Paulwell, and her mother, Sarah Patterson. So there you have it, the major news for the afternoon. And of course, let's recap the news coming to us also, that Director of Public Prosecution, Paula Llewellyn, will resume her office, and her tender as DPP will end in September of 2025. So that is the news coming into us. That is the news coming into us as we speak here. There's a lady on social media who is appealing for help. She says she's what they call it? No, she has mental issues anyway. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, people. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Mek Wi Talk 10-month-year-old baby, yes. To the Mek Wi Talk YouTube channel. For those who can hit the super chat, hit the super chat to keep this program on air. I am trying my endeavor best come next year to see if I can come online every other day. Remember that we have our current affair program every Monday evening. We're trying to come online every other day come next year. God spare us sinful life. We're going to try and do our best to come on air. Okay, okay, I can't read this yet. I have to go through this before I end up reading because it's, well, how much pages is this? Thank you for sending me this, but I have to read this. There's something coming in from the Attorney General in the Court of Appeal, Civil Division, with Philip Paul, Peter Bunting, and Paula Llewellyn. That is the judgment handed down by the Court of Appeal. It was just handed to me a short while ago. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mek Wi Talk program. You're live.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Tavares.
Yes, sir.
And viewers. Okay. So I have been through the public summary report.
Go ahead and talk about it because I just got it.
Okay, let me talk about it. And let me explain to you and the viewers explicitly,
yes, sir,
what took down. And before I go further, this is a misguided calculation by the People's National Party. Okay, in the event, okay, let me tell you something. Section 96B that states that.
Hold on there for me. Let me look for section 96. Hold on there. Where did
it
disappear? Go on. Continue. Where disappeared to? Where did Dickens disappear to a while ago? Continue. I'll find it.
All right. Okay. Let me see. Okay, the section of the Constitution that states it. But before the new amendment was passed, it was 60 years. And that's what it. Okay. So here is how the power of the consultation comes in now. The Prime Minister must consult the leader of opposition first. And okay, let me break it down now. In nowhere in that section it states that there's a.
Why don't you read section 96? Because I'm looking at my camera. Read the whole of section 96.
All right. I'll see if I can come. I don't really have. Let me see.
Because I'm trying to find.
Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment, please.
Yes, I'm trying to find it here myself. Hold on there. On my phone, and I don't like to have it on my phone.
Yes.
Section 96. Section 96.
I'm coming.
Hold on there for me. If you're just joining us, we are speaking about the DPP, section 49. Oh Lord!
I don't know. It's somewhere, but I'm gonna find it.
Oh Lord!
I'm gonna find it.
5. It is.
I am going to read it.
Okay, you found it?
But I'm seeing if I can find it. No, I haven't found it yet, but I'm still looking.
You see, that's why a lot of Jamaicans don't read these things, because it has so much thing in it.
Yeah, so much
subsection, and all kind of section.
Yeah, man. You have to have patience to read it. I'm seeing if I can find it, but I don't know where it's slipped out.
Anyway, say what you were going to say a while ago.
All right, I don't have it in front of me, but I'm going to say what I'm saying right now until you can find it. Okay, so what I'm saying now is that the first amendment, that is a constitutional section. So section 96 now, whatever subsection is under, it states that when the DPP becomes of 60 age, she has to reapply, meaning she have to leave office, or if she want to reapply, she can apply.
Wasn't this
But what I'm saying
the
is that
section that Delroy Chuck went to the parliament and amend?
yes, that's the same section. But let me tell you the trick where the opposition went wrong. At the time before the amendment was passed, the as I said, the consultation power of it now. The leader was Dr. Peter Phillips at the time, but and Prime Minister Holness, as you know, correct. But let me tell you the issue now. It was to be a 3-year extension agreed upon. But in that section, it doesn't state. Remember, it says you can go up to 65. It doesn't say 63. And that is not legal because although agreement is made, but the opposition didn't agree. We all know they didn't agree. But the Prime Minister said, oh, let us give her 3 years.
I'm trying to follow you, but I can't follow you. So what I'm going to do also, and I think what you need to do, my friend, I appreciate you calling and talking to us about it, but what you need to do, my friend, what we need to do, and I'm going to do what my good friend Wilfred Radigan is doing. We need to go over this judgment in the Court of Appeal before the 3 judges, Service Court Section, Supreme Court rather, civil application between Attorney General Philip Paulwell, Peter Bunting and Paula Llewellyn. What we need to do, my good friend, is literally go through this because it's a whole lot of things to go through. You have subsection this and section this.
Okay, yeah, I understand that.
So what we need to do before we go on this thing, and that is why I said to you when I came on air, that I just want to hear everybody's views on what the DPP coming back. Ratigan refused to come on here because he hasn't gone through this. And I agree with him. What we need to do is literally go through the whole of this before we can comment on it.
Right.
All right.
I agree with you totally 100%.
Because it is also a section in it, the bill 2023 bill and the Act of Amendment, there's a part in it that the House of Representatives on July 28th, 2023 amend the bill. There's a part that we have to go through all of this before we can come and talk about it, because even if we come on air and put up the whole of this in air to show the people what we're talking about, you have to have someone who can, with legal mind, to really explain this. Because you have subsection this and subsection that, clause this and clause this and act this and act that.
Yes, I do understand.
You know, because one of the thing goes all the way back to you know what? Let us before we say anything about this, sir. I think what we need to do is go through this. As I said before, and it's how many pages is this? How many pages is this? It's 9 pages.
9 pages.
Yes, it's 9 pages. And you have to go through all of this with a fine teeth comb. And you have to have a person who has legal mind. We may read it and understand it, yes. But there's some subsection and some act in it that I don't understand myself.
You don't understand yourself.
So I have to get, yes. And that is why my good friend always said, don't jump with the headline. I didn't really jump with this headline. I just wanted to hear what the people are saying. There is a lot of reading in this, because whether section 2 of the amended act is unconstitutional, we have to read that part too. Whether the full court of Section 2 of the amended Act of Section 1. That is also that this is so many things we have to go through. Whether the full court amend Section 2.1 of the amended Act, whether the Section 2 of the amended Act is breached under subsection this and subsection that. You gotta read all of this, because if you don't read this to understand, it don't make no sense to come on here and speak about this. You know?
That's right.
Anyway.
Yeah, but I have found this section what you're talking about.
Go ahead.
Okay, 96.1. Subject to the provisions of subsection 4 to 7, inclusive of this section, the Director of Public Prosecution shall hold office until he attains the age of 60 years, provided that he may at any time resign his office, and B, the Governor General, acting on the recommendation of the Prime Minister after consultation with the Leader of Opposition, may permit a Director of Prosecution who has attained the age of 60 years to continue in office. He has attained such age not later exceeding 65 as before the Director of Public Prosecution has attained the age of 65 have been agreed between them. Let me read 2. Nothing done by the Director of Prosecutions shall be invalid by reason only that he has attained the age at which he is required by this section to vacate his office. So that is what it states. So you see, I know I have to read through, but I just want to make you be enlightened about this. It said that, it clearly said that there have to be agreement between them, and it said not exceeding 65. And I think the opposition was wrong, and I'm calling them out because Peter Phillips said they agreed about 63 years. No, it said not exceeding 65. So she's actually capable of this age of 65. It's not the 63. Although 63 was agreed on, but it said not exceeding 65.
Okay.
And we must look at that part. So you understand what I'm saying from that?
Yeah, man.
Yes, it is. But as I said before, we don't have some legal people, you know, read through the sections.
I am gonna I'm gonna read it because this sounds very interesting. But as I'm not gonna say anything about this yet, because I there's some part of it that I have not gone through and I don't understand.
Okay, what I advise you is that if you can read the judgment, the public summary, read the amendment, and also read the section of the Constitution. Those three things.
I'll do that.
To understand.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in.
Right.
Thank you. I want to say thank you all very much for coming on. Now listen to this bloody idiot who's on this thing here. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you all for being a part of the Mek Wi Talk program. Apparently, there is a statement coming in from the President of the Senate, the Honorable Thomas Tavares Finson. Anyway, we're gonna tell you all thanks for coming on the program. I want to say to everyone who came on, thank you all for coming on. Thank you for being a part of the program. And as we see where our justice system is going, let us as Jamaicans, let's continue to stand up for this piece of rock that we call home. And let us not be too much of a party person. Let's be a part of Jamaica. Let us put our country first. Put this piece of rock first. That whatever we say, whatever we do, Jamaica come first. Thank you all very much for coming on. Thank you all for being a part of this program. God bless you. And may God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. I'm going to play this to make our friends who love to hear this. Good night. Good afternoon, everybody. Have a good afternoon.
Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth. Make we reason. Make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va. No upper echelon. Nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica. Make we talk.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.